Oh, I'm scared. I'm nervous. All right, can you guys hear me? It should be working this time. So the stream is starting soon, guys. We have a little under 7 minutes now, and I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm definitely nervous. Is my microphone even working? Okay, it's working. Okay, so we know that we're getting this whole attraction. You guys, doesn't that sound like too good to be true though? Especially for Sims 4. It's romantic and sexual attraction. Like, what? It really does sound too good to be true. Being completely honest with you guys. But I'm assuming that we're gonna learn more about it in this live stream, so I'm super excited. We're gonna do some commentary, some discussion, all the normal stuff. I'm a little out of it today. I'm tired, so we might not do it as much. Like, I will definitely probably pause a lot less. Just because I really want to focus in on this. I feel like there's going to be a lot that they're going to talk about. And why do I have this strange feeling that the base game update is going to be better than the pack? I have this feeling that the update we're getting most likely curved walls. I mean, it's so obvious at this point with all these leaks. The sexual romantic attraction. What else have they said? Body hair and shaving. We know all that's coming. So it's like, I don't want to jinx anything, but watch it be High School Disaster, and then the patch is like amazing. Well, at least the good news is that you don't have to pay for the patch; it's free. So I mean, that's why I always tell you guys, wait, do not pre-order, because we gotta see how this thing works. We gotta see how things run, if it's smooth, if it's buggy, if it's glitchy, and all that stuff. Death by Locker. Wait, Death by Locker? Did they confirm that? Also, you guys, guess what I just noticed this morning? And I'm kind of mad because I was hoping that it would happen live on the stream, but it happened a little bit earlier. We hit 200,000 subscribers. I was stuck at like 189K for like a year. And then out of nowhere, it just went woof. So, My Wedding Disaster helped contribute to that. What else helped contribute to that? Werewolves, and now this. Like, that's so exciting. It's crazy. It's so weird seeing that number. Ooh, we have a countdown, guys! All right, let's put this into full screen. Do they have music? Okay, they do have music going, so we are going to stay there. Perfect. I'm so excited, but I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh, thank you, Ella. You're so sweet. Yes, let's all light our candles, please. Can we light our candles so that we don't have buggy, glitchy gameplay? Everyone light your prayer candles. Sam, you can't lay in that corner, buddy. Lay down here. He likes to lay by my equipment, and he knows if he does it, he's gonna mess up my little faders for my mic, and then I'll start sounding crazy. You can't lay back there by my equipment, buddy. Your tail's too big. You're gonna wag your tail and mess up all my little thingies. His head, I don't know if you can see, his head is right here. His leg right here. I literally just gave him a kiss. He's looking. Yes, thank you guys. Chat. Spam, I call them the Alejandro candles, but spam the prayer candles, because we have some. Should I go get a candle and a lighter right now, like in real life? Because, oh, please let the stream be good. Let it move smoothly. And also, after the last stream, Lacey, thank you for the super chat. Congratulations, so happy you finally reached that milestone. I've been here since the beginning, so proud of you. Thank you. I am hoping that the pacing is good. Like, I hope that they have like a plan and agenda for, we're gonna do this from 2 to 2:10, and then from 2:10 to 2:20, we're exploring this. 2:20 to 2:30, we're exploring this. I hope that the agenda's good, the pacing's good, so that we get to everything. And it's not like Werewolves were like 80% of it was like spending time doing a few things, and then they try to do everything in the last like 10 minutes, and then they ran out of time. Hoping that that's not the case. So, crossing fingers, lighting prayer candles. And of course, I want to thank every single one of you guys for being here. You already know how much I appreciate you. Of course, you can go and watch the Sim stream, but you choose to come here so that we can hang out, have fun, have a little party together. Nothing special on the menu today. There's no alcohol, no booze. It's just ice water for me. I need to stay hydrated, so we're having a party, but not that kind of party. We're not going to be getting that lit. Thank you so much, Dominica, for the super chat. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. All right. Predictions, guys. As far as the high school, do we think it's going to be customizable in the way that we can make different kinds of high schools in different worlds? Or do you think it's going to be only for Copperdale? I'm hoping they give us that creative freedom. Imagine being able to put a school in Oasis Springs and Willow Creek and Windenburg, and you get to customize it and really like make it, you know, home to whatever world you're putting it in. I'm hoping that they do that. If not, then that's gonna not really open a lot of doors, that's gonna close a lot of doors. And I will definitely have a big video to make about that, because there's a lot of points that I've been saving up, and there's this very special video that I want to make, but I'm waiting because I want to see how this pack turns out before I make it. If this pack turns out the way we all have been hoping, you know, with it, you know, giving us a lot for the price that they're charging, then I probably won't make the video. But if it ends up being like all the other expansions, you know, after we officially see gameplay and mechanics and all that stuff, then I'm definitely gonna be making the video, because there's a lot that I want to say with that, but we will just have to wait and see. Oh my gosh, 1 minute, I'm so nervous. I'm definitely gonna, I will probably be pausing and talking, just letting you know, but it just won't be as often as it usually is. That's the goal. Boom, 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 boom. I want this stream to be so good. Okay, 15 seconds, guys, but I want this stream to be so good that by the end of it, we all have our wallets and we're like, take our goddamn money. You know, that's how I want it to be. That's how it needs to be. All right, let's do this, guys. Mystic, thank you for the super chat. I love you. Also, I made you a moderator, by the way, Mystic. I've noticed you've been a member for so long. You've been around since the beginning, and I appreciate you, so I made you a moderator. So I've been meaning to do that for a while. I just have been forgetting, so I made you a moderator now, by the way. I'm pretty sure you also subscribed to me on Twitch. Holy crap, look at all the new YouTube subs. Holy crap. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. All right. I'm excited. I'm ready. Here we go. Now the question is, are they going to start on time or not? Are we starting on time? Or not? You know, this is gonna be telling. If they're late, then we know things are gonna be a little wonky. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so sweet in the chat. We're just patiently waiting. Also, I really like the fact that they're sticking with the 2 classes a day, which is perfect. You know, you wake up, 1 class, lunch, 1 class, and then you go home. It's perfect. Imagine if they try to do 8 classes in a sim day, with the sim days being 1 second per minute. You would literally sit down and then have to get up to go to the next class again, sit down, get up to go. You wouldn't even learn anything. So I'm happy they did that. I'm very happy. I'm glad that they thought that through. Very happy about that. Also, there was something else mentioned in that article from yesterday that leaked that I didn't even mention in my video, and I'm trying to think of what it was. Something else was mentioned in that, I think. What was it? I don't even remember. Well, we're gonna find out here, so. Yes, welcome everyone just joining. Yeah, they're late. They're very late. Well, I'm glad that I'm early. Oh my gosh. Simseer, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I wonder if they're having technical difficulties. Oh no. I have no water. I just have ice cubes. So I just filled a cup up with ice cubes. And of course, none of them are melting. So yeah. I think for the most part, thank you for the super chat, by the way, Naya. I think for the most part, it's gonna be worth it. I think for the most part. I do think they're gonna cut corners. Like, for example, the little boardwalk pier thingy, whatever that is. I'm sure all that stuff's rabbit holes. It's gonna be like Moonwood Mill in terms of like, you know, when you explore the underground, the grates and all that stuff. Yeah, I have a feeling all that stuff's gonna be like the underground, where it's, you know, a rabbit hole, and then you probably are gonna get like little pop-ups that say, your sim has done this, and this is what they found, and we know that. That's just typical Sims 4 mechanics. So that's gonna be a thing here. Mark, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Minnie and Kali, thank you. Really appreciate it. We're still waiting, guys. They're a little late here. Also, I'm using my photography camera because my normal camera is like dying. So I switched things out. Here we go. Yay! Okay, I think that I'm gonna mute. Yeah, I'm gonna mute the audio because I know that it is going to be copyrighted. So we are gonna mute the audio until this little trailer finishes. Oh, Melody, thank you for the super chat. Hi, Matt. Love you. I hope they bring some type of choice color for highlights and update. I know, we've been needing that. I'm not asking for a color wheel, but customization. Yes, we definitely need more customization in that aspect. And as far as the color wheel, I know it's possible because modders have done so much with that. But at this point, I really don't think they're gonna bring a color wheel. I really don't think we're gonna get one of those at this point. Just my opinion. Isn't he dreamy? Pixel thirst. That's what they call it, pixel thirst. I wish the teenagers looked more like teens. They should have made that like a part of the base game update, seriously. They really should have. They should have fixed the teens and made them, you know, a little shorter, more teen-like. But then you have to think about this. If they did that, they'd have to redo all the clothes. They'd have to redo all the animations. That is a lot of work for Maxis. I don't think EA was willing to give a budget for that. I'm sure the Sims team would love to do that, but I don't think EA would give them a budget for that. Look, the social bunnies. We better actually be getting that social bunny network thing, whatever that is. You smell another disaster on the way? Thank you, Rachel. I appreciate the super chat. I'm hoping not. We're keeping our fingers crossed here. Jeffrey, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. You guys can't hear it, but I can hear it, so I'm singing along. YouTube's gonna be like, nope. Copyright, claim, delete. Block. So we're keeping that muted until this ends. I'm so excited for the proms. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look, see what I mean? All the followers. So that has to be a thing. What if that's all live for the trailer? It's like the whole Simstagram thing from the whatchamacallit trailer. Snowy Escape. They're so cute. All right, I'm waiting for the song to... God, this trailer feels 8 times longer now. All right, switching back now for the sound. All right.
Hey everybody, I'm SimGuru George. You, you know me from Twitter. You know me from
Look at the outfits.
different socials. I've actually got a great thread going on there right
Oh my
now
god.
about all the cringiest slang from all the decades that you guys want me to sneak into this presentation. Go check it out. I am here with.
Hi, I'm SimGuru Jessica Croft. I am the lead designer on Sims 4 High School Years. It's a pleasure to finally be able to show you all this. It feels like we've been working on this for a million years.
So, high school years. That's why we're dressed up for prom, right?
Yep. I like to pretend that I always dress like this, but no, this is our prom outfit. I feel like we're gonna go give out some Oscars or something.
Yeah. So we've got a couple hours here. We're going to take you through a lot of features. We're not answering any questions in the chat right now, mostly because we've got a lot to go through. We're going to try and get everything, but don't worry, there's awesome blogs coming out. We've got, our gurus online who answer questions outside of this. So let's get into it. Thank you guys for joining us, and let's show this. Here we go. This is our cast. And just letting you know, I got myself in my ear, so if I get a little distracted by myself talking, there we go. So let's look at the cool clothes that we have here. We have aimed at making clothes for teenagers. We are not making clothes for adults. We're not making clothes for kids. We're not making them for elders. This pack is all about the teenage experience, right, Jessica?
Yeah,
As it should.
The thing about this one is if you're familiar with Sims packs, which I hope you are, we tend to focus on one aesthetic, one very specific style for each pack and really go all in on it. We couldn't do that for teens because it's such a broad range of interests for Gen Z. So instead, we try to go really broad and capture a whole wide variety of aesthetics like dark academia, kawaii, e-girl look, Y2K, really everything.
E-girls.
Just a broad canvas of expression here.
Yeah, so our art director has often told us that he has tried to capture a lot of different aesthetics while trying to do various things. Like one, make the teenage clothes for hanging out, make the stuff for going to school, make the stuff for going to prom.
Yeah, and there's also a big focus on formal wear. As
That one is so cute.
Right now, prom is a major point of pack and of being a teen for a lot of folks. You went to prom, right?
So I think everyone is hearing the double chat that we are hearing.
Oh, are they?
Oh, okay. No, we're better now. Okay. So I'm going to keep going through a few of these, show these outfits. I don't think we have Steven here to talk about them. So keep telling us a little bit about this. I'll go in and just show off a lot of these outfits real quick.
Yeah, when we talk about being a teenager, I think a lot of that journey is about figuring out who you are and also how you might show the world. So fashion, I think more so now than ever, really, is a core part of identity expression for teens. So we went really hard on this. You might see some pieces here that are locked away. What is that all about, George?
Oh, yeah, this is great. I'm purposely showing these, but we are going to talk about these a little bit later in gameplay because that's where they're unlocked.
Yeah, we are. We've got a few pieces here that you actually have to do some things to discover. We'll get to more though when we talk about some other features.
And so I think you guys, there's a lot of aesthetics going on here. We are going for that hangout teenage vibe, but we wanted to make sure that we got things that you can play in the game, like cheerleading outfits. We have the different cuts for a lot of these tops and bottoms for, both genders here. The gold ones, the long sleeves, short sleeves. We've got, although the school itself doesn't have school uniforms, you can dress up and use these and play that view. I know that a lot of our schools these days actually do have a lot of uniforms, so we made sure that we wanted to show that off. Sorry, let me get to skirt here.
Yeah, so I think when we talk about the clothing here, we want to give you tools to be able to tell different kinds of stories, which is why we have uniforms here. Uniforms aren't necessarily, I love this outfit.
Okay, some of them are cute, but I feel like some of them aren't very cute.
That we put out, but if you want to tell a story of how
just my opinion
in school uniforms, I think we're trying to give you that option, that tool in your toolbox. And as always, we've got some really banging hairstyles here.
Yeah. Oh, these hairs are fantastic. I've seen a lot of great positive responses to the ones that have already been shown, and I'm excited for people to get in there and really make some new Sims on this. A lot of great colors. I'm just gonna go through them pretty quick.
Oh my god, that hairstyle looks like Conan Gray.
You know what? this isn't the only type of hair we have, right?
Nice segue, George.
So let's get into a little bit of what I love is sort of that teenage, fantastic hair for young boys, right? This is definitely a full, very strong mustache.
Yeah.
No,
It's a little sad there. You know, the caterpillar mustache, iconic.
yeah. We were actually going for that look of, you know, the teenage look. You don't have full beards at that age. Everything's a little bit scragglier, thinner. It's just coming in.
Enable
Maybe
hair
not that
growth.
You're really proud of it, but maybe you shouldn't be.
Calling
But
it some- here.
oh, definitely. But yeah. So besides the face, where else do we have hair?
I think you're about to show everybody.
All right. We have body hair. I know.
Thank you for the
everybody's
super chat,
loving
Taylor.
this. We're loving this.
Yay!
And this is coming to not only people who get The Sims high school years, but this is coming to everybody in a patch just earlier. As you can see here, as I look at all these assets, you'll see some that are unique to The Sims high school years, like these arms here. But everyone gets the set of the free ones you hear that are don't have the icons on them. We have arm hair. We've got torso hair. Oh, looks nice. Leg hair. There. And everyone's favorite, back hair.
Everyone's favorite. On what planet?
No judging. It's happening. We're mammals. It happens. Oh, Jessica, what's this?
What? Yeah, what is that, George? What is enable hair growth?
Well, if you've been looking at the icons here, you'll notice that there's this little new option here to enable hair growth. So with the ability to grow hair in all these different locations, we want to make sure that you can shave it down. Now, if you have a epic beard like this one here, maybe it'll grow long, and then you have to shave it down. And you can shave it all the way down clean, or you can shave it to your preferred length, which would be this right here, right?
Yeah, and I see a question in chat about what frames we will to use this hair. It's about frames.
Yes. Yeah. So you could sit here and we'll give you a beard if you really want one.
I don't want one, but
You can shut up. So the enable hair growth, though, I will say this is just part of The Sims high school years. This comes with the sort of puberty that a teenager experiences and that hair growth. Everyone else gets the free body hair additions, but if you want to grow hair, this is the pack for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you need the
that's
pack for the hair growth.
Your look.
Yeah.
On that note, I see some questions about acne.
Oh, yes, there is acne too. So this, again, comes along with, we tackled acne in a lighter way. We know it's sort of, a lot of people sort of struggle with it. It's hard sometimes, but we made sure that we sort of put in a loop in there where you have to clean your face occasionally. You'll get acne breakouts, and these will grow in. That's about as deep into acne. We're not doing topical scrubs or anything or doctor visits, but we are tackling lightweight. We want to represent that happens.
It's part of the teenage experience for a lot of
Yeah.
folks. Like we wanted this to be a very authentic experience that is relatable if you are a teen or if you were a teen.
Yeah. Let me go through a few more.
That is a hell of a lot, George.
What I'm going to do is I want to show off, corsage and boutonniere for prom. Well, I just wanted to show that off. I really want to show off some of my favorite glasses, which we were just talking about before this. We've added some great accessories here. And I love these. We were talking about how much these are.
What in the Elton John is that?
You're gonna hate them.
They're not a daily drive.
I like them. It's giving Elton John, though.
So besides all the great things you can do to customize the visuals of your sim, we've added a number of aspirations, and we're going to call in one of our designers, Zoe, who's on the line, to talk about the teen-specific aspirations that we've added. Zoe, are you there?
Hello, I am here. Hi.
Hello.
So what we have here is teen-only aspirations. So you can only access this if you are of teen age. This little icon here will go away when you are any other age in CAS. And each one of these really focused on a type of teen experience that you can have, because we really wanted to build a story around, what you wanted to be as a teen. Do you want to be an admired icon and like an influencer? Do you want to be goal-oriented and just crush everything, school, job, money, friends? Do you want to be a drama llama, cause some mayhem? Or do you want to just live fast and be young, kind of YOLO it up.
Yo,
Yeah, YOLO. Going full YOLO, bestie.
those
Um,
dorks.
I'm
each of
cringing on my
these
soul.
each of these aspirations has a unique reward trait that will kind of follow you into adulthood and help you through the rest of your teen life as well as your adult life. So each one has, a reward, but each one also comes with a relatable teen trait to start. So that's super fun. So yeah,
Cool.
if you want to be Gretchen Wieners, Sean Hunter, Emma Chamberlain, or even Molly from Booksmart, you can totally live your best life.
And Molly in this house.
I am all about Molly and Booksmart, yeah. What we also have, fashion preferences here.
Yep. Again, fashion is a major focus of this pack and of just being a teen in general, so this felt like a natural place to add fashion preferences.
And we also have a new trait.
Yeah, this is going to be super relatable to a lot of people, including young teen Jessica as well. The socially awkward trait. This one is going to allow you to reflect the story of somebody who is still figuring out the best ways to interact with folks, is the way I would put it. I think the thing that's interesting here is, while there's the expected aspects like you're going to have more difficulty in social situations when you're socially awkward, and again, this is Teen Jessica right here. I was definitely a socially awkward loner in high school.
Yeah.
We also want to tell a bit of more of a positive story here. It's not just about being awkward everything. It's about finding a group of people that you are comfortable with so you can come out of your shell. So if you're socially awkward, you'll be awkward around new people, but around close friends, you'll be comfortable. So again, an optimistic story that we want to be able to tell here.
Yeah. All right. And obviously, so that's all we have in cast to talk about. It's like, this Twitter thread isn't a payoff.
Story. You're killing me, man. You're killing me.
So we have something really cool to show you that is also coming to everyone in the patch that we built with this pack, but it's coming to everyone. So Jessica, I want you to talk about one of the options we buried in here.
Yeah, so we are very, very...
Here,
I'm going to scoot on over. Excuse me, I'm going to boop the mic. So, boop. We are very excited to finally be able to bring you sexual orientation. This has been a feature that's been long in demand for the community, and rightly so. So I'll give you a brief overview of how it works, but we do have a dev diary going out later today as well, if you want to know more of the details. And if you have questions about this, I want to make sure the dialogue's open, because this is important to a lot of folks here and in the community. So please queue up your questions. If you want to know something specific, I will try to cover it here, but I'm also happy to take questions as well later on. So let's start off with how we got here. We have always tried to make inclusivity one of the major factors of The Sims. So this seems like a natural place to tackle sexual orientation, because we're talking teens, and this is very much the journey of a teenager figuring out who they are, what they're into. So this made a lot of sense for this pack. And I think authenticity is a question that really comes up when any big company does something like this. So I can assure you that a lot of members of the team, myself included, identify as LGBTQIA+, but any one of us only represents a small sliver of lived experiences. So we worked with GLAAD, that's the Gay and Lesbian Alliance Against Defamation, and the It Gets Better project, to make sure we had a wide variety of stories and perspectives when we tackled this. And I also want to say that this is version 1.0. We are looking at things like this as steps in a journey towards a more inclusive future in Sims. So please understand that we plan on going much further. We don't look at this as the finish line. So let me talk to you, because I can talk about this for hours. So let me just go through what's here, how it works. So the first question is going to be, this Sim is romantically attracted to. So this is going to be an affirmative statement of who you're attracted to, and if a Sim that's not matching your orientation settings tries to flirt with you, you'll reject them. And I think a question a lot of people are going to ask, and rightly so, is why is it gender binary? The reason why it's gender binary right now, which is, again, a natural question to ask, because we just had the pronouns update, which went a long way towards including non-binary Sims and all the other identities. The reason is primarily technical. Right now, mechanically in The Sims, it's based on architecture that's 8 years old, and...
Yeah. Well, we're working on it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's something we want to continue to iterate on, but at this point in time, mechanically, your Sims still have a gender assignment that you pick when you create them. And again, a journey. Like, we're still plotting out where we want to go next, but the system's also easily expandable to new gender identities as we approach them in the future. So
Yeah, go through it. Yeah, sorry.
sorry, you sound like you want to jump in, George.
No, I was gonna move this because all the wires are on here.
There's a lot of wires. Also, this rest is extremely poofy, so I'm pulling everything out when I move around. So the question, this sim is exploring romantically. What does this mean? So there were two stories that we felt really core to the experience that we wanted to definitely capture in a V 1.0 of this. And one is the story of somebody who's already figured out who they are. They're very firm in their identity. They're not really questioning things anymore. And their sexual orientation is more immutable. But like myself, I identify as a lesbian. I'm 38. It's been a while since I figured myself out. I'm not really asking questions like that. So it's something that's not exploring romantically. Their orientation won't shift around through gameplay.
Yeah, so this sim is set up as you are.
Yeah, this is
want to be represented.
Yeah. And but the other story that's really important to tell, especially for teens or anyone that's really still figuring it out, and people figure it out throughout their whole lives, is a sim that's exploring romantically. And a sim that is exploring romantically, their orientation might shift as they encounter more situations, as they date more people, as they flirt and romance more folks. They might find themselves in a different spot by the end of it. And the last one I think a lot of folks are looking at is this sim is interested in messing around with, or woohoo with if they're young adult or above. This is physical intimacy. So we're looking at this as romantic intimacy and physical intimacy. And we wanted to be able to capture both asexual and aromantic identities as well. So this is what this is about. And you can do something like have a sim that is interested in romance with women, but not interested in physical intimacy. And this is more of an asexual story.
Wow, yeah.
Somebody that's not interested in romance, but only interested in physical intimacy. And that is more of an aromantic sim. So you might be asking, rightly so, how does that work? Because you can't normally do things like mess around or woohoo without going down a romantic path. And we're actually adding another feature that's not going to be immediately obvious here called Woohoo Partners, where for young adults and above, if you're very close to somebody, you can propose that you become Woohoo Partners with them, which will allow you to be physically intimate with them without having the romantic attachment, without having the strings attached. So again, when we look at something like this, we want you to be able to tell a broad range of stories. And I think a really touching story I was here when talking to the community is the story of a young LGBTQIA+ person seeing themselves reflected in media in the very first time in The Sims. And from that, knowing that who they are is normal and that everything will be okay. And that feels very powerful to us on the team. That's what we really wanted to capture here. I could talk about this forever.
I don't want to talk over them.
Try and move on. So we talk about
Friends with benefits.
A couple of things real quick though. This is again base game. It's coming out with the pack, but it's available to everyone. We try not to appear evil. Like this is not gated behind the pack.
That's cool.
You can change your settings at any time. You can go into cast via a mirror or a dresser. And also, you can ask another sim their orientation through an interaction. You probably want to be at least somewhat close to them before you rock up and ask them that, but that is a thing you can do. And yeah, I'm sure there's a lot more questions. These will all be
stranger
in the Dev Diary that should be going live soonish.
So as we look
Dev Diaries,
I'm going to ask you two questions. One, these details here on a new sim, what are these settings?
Okay, so if you don't interact with this setting at all, and you just make a brand new sim, this is how they'll default. And this is actually how Sims behave right now prior to the sexual orientation feature. So by default, Sims right now are not particularly romantically attracted to either gender. They start neutral to both. They are exploring romantically, and they are interested in messing around with either gender. That's how Sims behave right now. So again, if you don't want to mess with these settings, then you'll just have this as your default. And this is basically the experience you have right now. I think another question I'm seeing in chat is, are NPCs being updated? So for high school years pack Sims and moving forward, they will be. We didn't have the capacity to update all the previous Sims just because there's so many, but you can update them if you want to, because again, you can just go into a mirror and update their settings.
And speaking about those Sims and ones that might have these settings and the world, we're going to bring back Zoe and bring in your favorite Sim Guru Popcorn to talk a little about the world and the families here.
The most popular Sim Gurus.
You guys, that is so gonna break Wicked Whims, isn't it?
George, stop trying to make fetch happen.
Hi.
Jessica, are you there? Not Jessica. Sarah? Zoe?
Hello.
Tell us about this map.
How's it going? So, Copperdale. Copperdale is a very quaint town that used to be a mining town. It was founded by old Jasper Prescott, an old prospector, and it was named after copper, and then it is against Lake Lasuli, which is also named after another abundant resource before the mines dried up. So that's kind of where the history of it comes. Yeah, so you're gonna
there's neighborhoods.
Yeah, so 3 neighborhoods. The top one is Rock Ridge Heights. This is where the high school and the auditorium is. I know a lot of people were trying to guess what that icon was, but auditorium is where you do. They'll talk about it later, but like prom and stuff. And yeah, so that's that neighborhood. And then the next neighborhood is Prescott Square, which is named after the founder of the town. And Zoe, do you want to tell us a little bit about some of the Sims there?
Sure, yeah. 2 of our families live over there. So we have the Harjo family, where you'll actually recognize Ash, our non-binary trans femme style icon and simfluencer. They live with their dad and his wife Ava and her son Noah. So they're very much a family brought together by the love of food, and you'll even see Ava as the high school cafeteria worker. You'll also find the Prescott family over in Prescott Square. They are descendants of the founder, and you'll see that Molly lives here with her mom, who is the school principal, and her grandfather and her little sister. And Molly is a bit of a prankster and an out and proud lesbian who loves music.
We stand Molly in this house.
Yeah, Prescott Square has the thrift store, which was made by M.S. Griffey, and the Lakeview Library, which was made by Freezer Bunny, X or Leo, and Tanya. And then the Prescott household was also made by Joel 1990, and the Harjo family was made by M.S. Griffey as well. So we had Game Changers build these lots, and there's some in the other lot that we'll talk about next. But the thrift store is a thrift store bubble tea shop combo, and we'll kind of talk about that a little bit later. But that's Prescott Square.
And then this neighborhood, Plumbite Cove. I'm going to put this into while you talk about.
Yeah, so Plumbite Cove. Yeah, so just to reiterate, the Game Changers we worked with were Joel 1990, MS Griffey, and X Freezer Bunny X. They're amazing. So Prescott or Plumbite Cove is a place where the town, after the mines dried up, they decided to try to make this little pier into something, you know, unique and fun for the townspeople, and it's a perfect place to hang out. And you can see Plumbite Pier, which has the Silver Spinner, which is a Ferris wheel, and the Cuddle Carts, which is Tunnel of Love, and the Grave Mine, which is the haunted house, all 3 of which are interactable. You can ride them alone or with friends, or do other slightly risque things in them. And yeah, there's lots of fun chance cards and stuff. Yeah, and so the houses that we have here, we have a starter home made by MS Griffey. Then we have the rental lot made by Joel 1990, which is absolutely beautiful as well. And then the Price household, which, Zoe, do you want to talk about that one a little bit?
Sure, yeah. So the Price family lives over on Plumbite Cove, and Kevin, who you may have known or seen in a recent trailer, also lives here with the Price family. And the reason for that is by lore, Kevin is a foreign exchange student and also besties with Sydney. And so this is a full household, basically. Sydney is our Mr. Popular, and he is exploring his bisexuality while trying to juggle classes and cheerleading. Kevin is a hopeless romantic searching for the girl of his dreams. And you might have also seen Sydney's twin sister, Savannah, in parts of the trailer. She is an asexual stream queen, absolutely dominating the video game space. So they all live here with the twins' parents and their little brother, Jaden. And we've really tried to sprinkle a lot of detail into each of the family's lore. So whether that's, you know, kind of implied backstory or sexual orientation or even jobs at the local high school, all of that kind of detail will be found in each one of our families.
Yeah, and I know you guys also had a lot of spots to hang out for teenagers built in this world. Do you want to talk about any of these?
Yeah, for sure. So this is I never remember. It's Teeter. Is it Teeter Rock at Totter Park? I always get them mixed up, but that's like a fun little
Teeter-totter.
park there.
Right.
Teeter-totter, whatever. This is, and there's a little bird on the rock. It's cute. So there are a lot of like little areas and little kind of special moments that we've tried to add. The park is one, and then George kind of showed it a little bit by the tunnel. There's a little hangout where teens can kind of be little troublemakers and hang out. We wanted to try.
By the way, that's my favorite thing.
Yes, that's one of my favorite spots. And then on the other side, also you can swim around the pier, by the way, and then there's a fishing spot right by it as well. And on the other side by the rental, there's a little area we call it the nestled nook, I think.
Something was hiding behind that bush.
Where there's like a little swimming hole and fishing area where like the teens can sneak off to and have those summer moments. And we internally we called it Crumple Blossom Hill. There's like a little flower grove area in the back. So there's just lots of little moments like that, and I'm super excited for you guys to see just all the fun things that our world team kind of snuck in there and tried to find.
All right, so we're gonna talk a little bit about like this house and what we have here. Jessica and I have both made our teenage selves.
It sounds like pretty familiar.
Yeah.
You look considerably different as a teenager.
I added all these gnomes to decorate our house last night, so I just thought it was great. So, and Frank to flying womp womp. Really quickly, you'll notice that these rooms are very customized, whereas these ones might look like typical adult houses that you've seen before. We really focused on the fact that teenagers, they control their bedroom. They don't get to control the rest of the house. The parents decorate the rest of the house. So we wanted to go deep on the amount of assets that we provided for making a customized teenage bedroom. You can see these feel very much like, I think both our Sims are very streamer, gamer oriented here.
Gamer household.
Yeah. Let me go in here. But all these have great color customization options to really hit a lot of different aesthetics that you might start to identify as a teenager. Can I talk a little bit?
Yeah, so I think when you look at a teenage bedroom,
I love the cow plant. Sorry.
yeah. So, parents tend to control the house, but the bedroom tends to be a teenager's oasis away from the rest of the house. It's the one place where they have complete agency over how the whole thing looks. And if you watch any teen coming of age dramas, and we watched a lot of them in preparation of this, like I watched Euphoria, Riverdale, Last Kill,
Tight.
Booksmart, there's a bunch of stuff. And in all of those, the rooms of the characters are as much characters, are characters of themselves in and of themselves. Like they are so distinct and vibrant, and that's what we really want to be able to capture here. Just a wide variety of styles, and also the idea that maybe not everything matches. Because I think a teenager's story is not necessarily that you have like a set dresser that dresses.
Look at the monitor.
In one style. It's more that you get the desk because you need a desk, and you get a new bed because you need a bed. Like you get a random mirror from like a thrift shop or something. So,
and we're talking about that stuff. I'm gonna say like the computers we both chose, man, these look different.
Oh, okay. So I've got to say, I am so happy to finally have a dual monitor setup. It has been killing me that we didn't have a dual monitor setup. But yeah, we have dual monitors now. We have streamer setups with a super widescreen curved monitor. And this is the pro gamer household.
Yeah, and actually, I love this chair too. Actually, if you order and get your game before September 8th, this chair is one of our pre-order incentives. We got this really cool speaker. Oh, and we have these LED panel lights, the try-hard LED panels.
I have something very similar in my room at home, so I adore these.
And a lot of these actually, some of them have variants that change color. Let's go to this. There we go.
We've gone very LED
RGB.
lights heavy in this because I think that's just my taste and George's taste as well. I love Old Man Pagula here, by the way.
I love the LED light strips.
Yeah, there's a lot like again, lots of aesthetics. So you can definitely do something a bit softer without as much lighting and whatnot if that's more your style.
Yeah.
Social bunny worthy things happen at Jessica today.
Here. Oh, stuff's happening. Social bunny got stuff here. But let's start out with something that I've been noticing over here is that these whims look different.
So don't get twisted. These are not whims.
They're not whims.
No, these are wants and fears. So let me talk a little bit about this.
Well, let's call him Jimmy too.
Oh yeah. My headphones, I can hear Jimmy.
Hello.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hi. So yes, these are wants and fears, and thank you for letting me talk about them.
I
I
almost
know it's
stole your
super
bit, Jimmy.
exciting. Yes, I know. I think they're exciting. So everyone really loves wants and fears. So first off, I want to just like let everyone know that we are bringing back wants and fears, but they're going to work a little bit differently than they did before. And on top of that, I also want to iterate that. This is going to be part of the base game, as well as we're going to be adding very unique wants and fears for specifically for high school years. So, first off, let me just start off by talking a little bit about about how wants works. So, we're going to have up to 3 different wants. There's going to be 3 different like types really. There's going to be one long term, one short term, and then one that we're going to call more reactionary. So that is where whenever you go travel, you go to a different lot. Maybe there's like a bar or a gym. If it's a bar, you'll get a want to go. Maybe your sim will want to go get a drink. If it's a gym, then maybe they want to go work out. So we want wants to be a lot more driven by your sim's traits and their own desires. So that way it will, like the wants will be fit with your sim a lot more. It'll be a lot more dependent on the traits.
I got to interrupt just a second. I hate that my sim has the fear of having unfulfilled dreams. That is way too real. That hurts me. Sorry, continue.
I mean, the fears are supposed to be real.
How
so let
dare
me just,
you?
like.
No.
I mean,
got the trait.
yeah. I mean,
Stop.
so yeah. So you also brought up a nice point where it's there's actually a 4th section within wants and fears, and that is where you see the icons a lot more different. It changes a lot, and it's going to be your fear, and that is your sim's way of telling you that hey, maybe today is a day where I can confront this fear.
Jimmy, I'm going to say that I saved this from the prep and the save last night. I love that Jessica's fear of unfulfilled dreams is causing this. It's almost if someone is controlling her life. Who's that? Will Jessica finally fulfill her dreams, or will whoever is controlling her life stop her wishes from coming true?
This is illegal.
Yeah, like I wonder who could be possibly doing such a thing to Jessica? Unbelievable.
I'm upset.
Yeah. So for fears, you're able to decide whether or not, just like for the fear of unfulfilled dreams, if your sim will confront the fear and conquer it, or if they will continue to live with that fear. That's totally up to you.
And so my sim over here, he's trying to become a computer whiz, so naturally he has some light wants to practice programming, make friends, stuff like that, right? Get over social awkwardness.
Yeah, so that means
Yeah, look at the phone. It
I wanna
looks,
say that you
it's
are
lighting
not getting any
up.
more B boxes. It was going to be a lot more specific to your sim and what they want.
Yeah. I think a really concrete example of fears is just the fear of fire. So if you see a sim, like if you see a fire, your sim might develop a fear of fire, and then they'll have a lot of trouble trying to put out fires and being around fires in general. But if you elect to take on conquering it, and you actually manage to put out fires, you might be able to actually beat that fear and conquer it, and then be strong in the face of something like a fire in the future. So again, it's about character development, it's about positive off ramps, and it's about growth. And also, you might never conquer that fear. You might just have that fear forever. My sim might never actually fulfill their dreams. Thank you very much. And that's okay.
So as we're here, we're looking at some of the stuff. So we're going to go to school tomorrow. We're going to get there, everybody. But let's look at some of the new streaming stuff we have here, right?
Yeah. Like, I think this form factor is going to be recognizable by everyone very fast. Bit on the nose here.
Yeah.
Is this play about us?
Is this play about us? Yes. Yeah, he likes programming. So we've added a couple new channels like lifestyle streams and gaming streams. George here is going to watch some gaming streams.
He's thinking about that
Our
paycheck.
team put this together, made some fantastic parodies in here. I would suggest looking at them. As you can see, this one is Tenet.
I would be too in this recession.
Tenet Badness, yes. So you'll see stuff like that. Maybe you'll see some Villas of Farming. I don't know. You'll see some fun stuff in here, and you'll watch other streamers live giving this stuff off. But who wants to just watch this, right?
Yeah, we added a couple new team side hustles, part-time careers, where you can be either a influencer and do things like product reviews and reviews and whatnot, or you can be a streamer.
So I know right now we have you. You're a nano influencer. you're working on that. That's the first levels of that influencer career. Maybe you want to make a lifestyle review, do that on your computer, or maybe go use your own computer.
I like you've got the better monitor.
There's so much going on here, I can't process it.
Right? What's the other career we have?
Yeah, video game streamer. Pretty on the nose considering all you guys are watching some stream right now. I see what we did there. But
The phone!
I feel like I would rather be a video game streamer than shill easels all my life.
Yeah. Wow. People picked up on that new phone real quick. We'll talk about that in a
second. Back to that one. See what options. So, yep. We've got video game streamer, influencer, and you. Okay, so take a second here. We are.
You can choose your hours.
Avatars. These are kind of calling to VTubers, which are really big in the space, and I love VTubers myself. Do you have a favorite VTuber?
Not a favorite VTuber right now. I have streamers who have yet to adapt. They have face cams.
My favorite VTuber is Takanashi Kiara. Actually, chat might know what I'm talking about. George has no idea. He's giving me that very glazed over look. It's like, oops.
Okay, so you set this up. So this is the same thing. You can go ahead and you can run streams yourself.
Yep.
Sadly, I clicked this really fast, so I set you up to typically work at 5:30 a.m. So I hope you like streaming to us.
Guys, get engagement. I mean, I guess if you wanted to be big in Europe or something.
So those are two of our new streams. But as we were doing this, and as they prep, I'm going to pause it real quick because everyone's prepping for the next day of school. Let's look at the phone. As you can see,
Car!
we moved it. It's now folder and app based, right?
Yeah, we wanted it to look a little bit like modern phones. It's like a BlackBerry from some weird timeline that never actually existed.
All your old interactions from all your packs, they're all there. You can find them. They're under the
Look, the car!
But we also have two new ones. And let's start out by talking about
I wonder if that's it.
Yeah, so Social Money is a full-fledged social media system, I think, is the way to look at it. A lot of this comes from the desire to make the world feel more alive in a way that really reflects a form factor that I think everyone is very familiar with.
And because I forgot this, sorry about this, Jessica. Before I open Social Bunny, I will also bring up that we made it a lot easier for you to customize your phone.
Yeah.
And you could do this before. You can customize your backgrounds pretty easy. But we made it a little bit easier, and we added a lot more phone cases.
Yep.
And so anytime you customize one of those, your sim will pull it out just so you can see it as well, which is sort of nice. It just looks a little bit better.
I mean, I think like the way you decorate your phone is definitely a very important part of an aesthetic, I think. Also, you'll probably notice as we go through Sims pulling out their phones and using them quite a lot more.
Yeah.
We definitely try to hammer home the aesthetic of Sims just walking around and talking.
It's real!
You're going to love it now, but then you're going to be an adult and you're going to be yelling at the teenagers, get off your phone. But they're going to do it. So this is Social Bunny. This is our take on a social media that's a little bit more active, that allows your Sims to engage, really communicate like teenagers do, like sort of adults do now, like just sort of everyone has sort of moved. As you go throughout the day, you're going to take part in different things. And your Sim is going to be like, oh, I could post about the book I read today. And I could say like, I was really down on this book, or I was happy on it. And Zoe's going to come in here and talk about this because she wrote a lot of it.
Yeah,
You're going to hear a lot of her puns and jokes in here. As you can see.
Yeah.
Zoe's humor comes through very well.
Yeah. So Zoe, like George, he read a book today, and he's, the last page turned, his soul sunk. For him, this was the end of the journey. He'll never experience it the same way again. Thank you, Zoe, for writing that.
You're welcome.
That's pretty
It's
deep.
true.
And because I'm me, I'm naturally going to like my own post immediately.
That's super cringe. I don't like your own post. What are you doing?
Also, I gotta say, there's one on the screen right now, and as a simmer myself, I did toss in a little gems here and there that really show off the sim vibe.
Yeah, this
Fix
is
the
good.
memory system
What
next,
language is
guys. Come
I don't
on.
know. What language does it sound like,
Cringe.
George?
Well, I'm not. Yeah, that is Simlish there.
There's a few cringy things in there just because every teen, posted some cringy stuff back in the day. I know I did. So we've got puns, we got some references, we have little sim gems here and there. It was a lot of fun to write these.
So, in the feed, I can actually message at people. Like I messaged the Molly, and I sent. Where did I go to Molly's message? Oh, I lost it. Oh, it's because. But actually give my chance to post that. But we also have, and how I keep describing this, everyone tells me not to, the ability to slide into someone's DMs.
Yeah, you will be able to gain and lose rel through using social media, much like in real life. And also beyond that, as you post about things, because I think it might not be clear how this works. As you do things throughout the day, you'll have opportunities to post about them. So, like if your team wins a big game, you can post about that. And other Sims, depending on their relationship with you, will respond.
So I let Ash know. I was like, hey, I invented a new word, plagiarism.
That's
So they wrote all these different outcomes out.
I slid in a few of the funny jokes. You're going to get some of my dad humor in there, so enjoy it. Ash, we've been trying to reach you about your refrigerator's extended warranty.
Is that a hint at cars? Because cars.
The profile pic for my dad is just old man Pagula shirtless with chest hair blowing in the wind, and it's like, I would die if that were my dad's social media profile pic.
They can't do car extended warranty because there's no cars.
So as you can see, social media will be there. The followers you get there will tie into other social medias that you've had in the past. They'll add to it. They also tie into something we're going to talk about in a little bit called trendy.
Yep.
So we'll come back to like how that works.
I know you saw the button. We'll get to it. Don't you worry.
Yeah. So I'm gonna sleep. Let me take us to the morning because it is a school night. We're going to come back. We have a lot more fun things to show off in this building, including these cool windows.
Wow, they're fixing the game.
So
we've been telling them, fix the foundation.
This is an active career. I think you guys have seen this. Even in Sims 3, you went in and you looked in a window. But now, with the Sims 4, in the high school years, we're going to follow our Sims to high school. We're going to participate. And what's amazing is we're going to do more than one Sim at once.
Yeah, this is the very first time where you're going to be able to send multiple Sims on an active career together. This was...
Chardon. Not you, him.
George, you can't walk around like that. It's embarrassing. Anyway, this is the first time you'll be able to send multiple Sims on an active career together. This felt like a key story to tell because I think it's very common to have a household with multiple teen Sims that go to school together. So this felt like something we really had to do here.
That damn pig. It's always there.
Careers, it's not. We had to build this from the ground up to be able to support this. This was actually quite an endeavor to do.
Oh, you know what we should do as we're prepping for the day, because we're going to go to school soon. Let's talk about actually prepping. So what do we do? Apply facial cleanser? I know that I got prom at the end of the week. I don't want to break out early. Old man Pagula, he's looking a little hairy everywhere. So I can shave his face, or, let's talk about shaving other parts.
I'm going to look away.
Let's do back hair. I just want to let everybody know that you can do this.
Oh no!
There we go.
How does he reach back there?
Yes. You just say oh no, but if we didn't push to get this in here, you'd be very mad at us.
Also, I'm not judging you. Full body hair, I see you.
We support manscapers.
Until you said that.
They are feeding us.
Yeah, sorry. What am I doing? Okay. It's time to go to school. We're going to select which schools to follow her. So look, you can follow no one. And so if you choose to follow no one, this is exactly the sort of experience you get in base game. They're going to go off into a rabbit hole. They're going to disappear. You're going to hang out on your lot. They'll come back at the end of the day. But if you follow them, well, you'll see.
And yeah, the pack is called High School Years. So high school was definitely in the very forefront of our minds when we were thinking about how to put this thing together.
So excited about this. And we'll bring it up here as this loads in, is that this is
School bus!
High. Look at this.
Does it just sit there, though?
Oh, wait. I'll bring it up here on the calendar. We have different things that happen every day. Today, at the end of the day, there's going to be a sports team festival. So I think you're going to see a lot of our students wearing sports outfits, as you can see.
Yeah, all those Lettermans.
Yeah. So I'm going to sort of show off this school real quick. And as I do, Jessica will talk a little about what we're going to do here.
Yeah. So I think to mention right away, because I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, did we ever get Steven on the line? Steven, jump in if you are on the line. But we went for kind of an Art Deco look. This was a very iconic style of high school. But if you don't like the look, you can bulldoze this whole thing around. We won't be offended. We might be a little offended.
I hope
No,
not.
I will say school has to not be in session because no construction while people are trying to learn.
Yeah. Don't want to knock down the school if everyone's started.
Someone in the chat said, where are the kids doing drugs? This is not Euphoria High.
And career day and graduation will take place.
Enough.
This is using kind of a modular lot type where you can switch out what the aesthetic of it is for different events.
Yeah.
And yeah, again, if you want to build the school from the ground up, feel free to. It's the biggest build challenge I think we've ever let players do in terms of a venue. I know some folks like Improved are going to immediately knock this thing down. Auf Wiedersehen, Copperdale.
This game is rated T14.
One of the favorite parts of the school the world builders put in is this is a computer lab that very much feels like a computer lab out of school from the 90s, where they're using computers from the 70s.
I played so much Oregon Trail here. Is this for me?
We got a gym and some chess stuff down here. But let me walk you through the wall.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, as George flies around. School is an active career. You have goals throughout the day, like going to class and doing things like working out, talking to people. I think a thing to acknowledge here is while going to school and having exams and grades is an important part of high school. It's kind of what's right? It's not just
let's show them. We have to show them that this is not a bug.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's going to wonder why is that some T-posing.
I love this part. Explain what he's doing.
Yeah.
It happens randomly, so we don't always get it.
So this is the new hotness in Sims social media. This is the T-pose challenge.
Oh my god, I thought it was a bug. I was like, it's a disaster. No.
I am. I'm going to ask about the T-pose
I
challenge.
mean, if Sydney's doing it, then it's definitely cool. But yeah, so like, I'm going to school. There's going to be new things happening, and while class is a thing you have to play around and work with, because going to school and getting education is an important part of going to school. I think the thing that we thought was more interesting is the drama that happens at school, the stories that happen in the hallways, seeing your friends, getting into fights, romance. All the things that you see in a teen coming of age drama, more so than the classroom. I see a lot of T's in chat. Let's get some T's in chat if you want to do the T-pose challenge.
Wait, I think I have some BO, so I'm gonna.
The school doesn't look anything like the school from the trailer. Am I the only one noticing
I
that?
will have you T-pose challenge.
It's like a different school. Like they built one just for the trailer.
You toy the lockers and you can customize them to a wide variety of different styles.
Where do we put the T-pose challenge?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Yeah, T's in the chat.
I just asked.
T's in the
You
chat.
have to learn about the cool new hip thing from the cool hip
I
students.
screamed. I was like, oh no, here we go, guys.
Class starts in an hour. Let me show off a little bit of the locker. You know,
Yep.
My high school
Yeah,
disaster.
So you can customize your locker to a wide variety of styles. You hit decorate locker real quick. What style is this right now, actually?
Can you assign them?
It is sort of a grungy rocker look.
Yeah, so you can change it to things like anime, you can change it to kawaii, goth, gamer, really anything. Which one, what speaks to you right now, George?
You're going to go for eco enthusiast, and won't change that. When am I? Oh, I'm eating an apple.
I would have gone for kawaii or anime.
So
Definitely
eco
not there.
enthusiast. Let's open it up just so we can see how the decorations change inside as well. Get off your phone. See, I told you.
Yeah.
You've been yelling at him to get off your phone.
You're gonna feel old like us.
So, we're going to get in. I'm actually not working on my skills here. We'll see. Oh, if you heard, the bell just rang. It always happens a few minutes before class, so everybody goes in and gathers. What class do we have today? We are.
Okay, it's working. They're listening. What if it was my wedding?
We get 2 per day, right? And the subjects.
Oh god.
Well, let me show this because I'm gonna do this. I customized this room a little bit last night to again talk about my school. I made it a little bit grungier. The other class, which other classes, a little bit nicer. This is how it's set up by default, you know. But as again, you can customize this however you want. I wanted to make sure you represent that my kids got a little bored, started writing on desks. We got mismatched ones from whenever they.
That's what I'm saying. Not my wedding
This is class
PTSD.
15 from the thing.
So as you can see, teacher showed up.
Yeah, so class, again, while not the major focus, it's still an experience you'll go through. There'll be chance cards that happen throughout the day, different subjects that care about what your skills are. You'll be able to gain skill as well. And how well you do in class will determine whether or not you graduate, which I think is a really important thing to mention. Graduation is not necessarily a guaranteed thing. We definitely want to tell the story, be able to let players tell the story of someone who either drops out or doesn't quite make the grade. So that is a thing that will have consequences if you don't manage to graduate. I think more on that, since there's some questions I see in chat. The consequences of not graduating, it might lock you out.
Sorry, my sim apparently didn't want to be head of the class. He wanted to sit in the back. I just love that.
Just to sit all the way back to the desk that's right in front.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you don't graduate,
He was like,
you might
"Bye,
be able
I'm moving to the
pursue
back."
careers. You might not be able to go to university, for example. This is not an insurmountable thing, though. You will be able to get an online degree in order to re-enable going to those careers or going to university. If you're particularly skilled, you might get invited to university anyway. So there are off ramps to this, but it is an important thing.
I didn't finish homework last night, but I'm still doing
What's
it.
enable follow
I never
messages?
did homework in school. As a student.
So to go over this again, we have 2 classes per day you'll attend. The subjects change, and as you can see, you will learn skills in all of these classes. You know, just high school level.
Why is everybody
school
on their
levels, go through the
phone?
whole,
Wait, that's what I
high
did.
school
So
process. You know, we'll get to graduation later. But as long as you go through that, you'll learn. Subjects will change per day, but you'll spend a lot of time interacting in the halls, meeting other sims, getting ready for proms. You know, having all that. So as you can see, the bell just rang. Class is over. Teacher cleaned this up. I could go prank it, but I'm not going to because I
Don't get expelled.
don't get expelled today.
Yeah.
Don't
Don't get detention. Detention's thing, though. Like, you're wondering.
Yeah.
everyone's
I'll get down some bombs,
listening.
Sneak out and go there. She's setting up for the next class. What is next? Oh, we have to wait for the.
Looks like math.
Yeah. Let's go.
Are there
over to some,
subjects?
lunch and sit down. Obviously, Molly's gonna go sit with her mom.
Oh, sorry. This looks
I mean,
nothing like the
it's
trailer.
her mom is her mom's
It's
son.
like
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'm gonna get some. You know what I'm gonna get? Rainbow brownies. Those sound
a
very
nice healthy
teenage
lunch. Yeah.
What do you want to get?
I want a fried chicken slider.
I swear
I'm
the
very
school in the trailer was not this.
Oh, it's because
The school in the
still
trailer
not
was like
fulfilling the-
Chanel. This is like
you don't
Walmart.
fear not fulfilling
No
the-
shade. It's like
Good question. It's a gift that keeps on giving.
it's so different.
So I have some, you know, I've been working on the save a little bit this week. I was trying to set it up so I had people to ask to prom tomorrow. Oddly enough, and I don't know if Molly's going to...
Everybody crowding by the lunch
she wanted
thing.
to ask me to prom as friends yesterday because she loved it, right? Yeah. But I had kind of set up to ask someone else, so I had to reject her, and I don't know if she's going to be mad at me today.
Probably. I should ask Molly at prom.
My moderator said this is a Dollar Tree high
I'm
school.
also
Stop.
so sad. I need to take a of my day.
Discuss fear. Let's discuss fears.
It's not bad. It's
Oh,
just
sounds
very.
like
It's
an
not what I was
outfit going on.
expecting.
No.
So
I like how they all sit
again,
around.
While class is an important part, I think it's the balance of accomplishing your goals in class and then also like joining teams and whatnot against managing like the social drama and all the fun stuff that you want to do as a teenager.
Yeah.
I should give Molly a hug. She's so sweet. We stand Molly. But yeah, so one of the new things we're adding here, which might not necessarily be obvious from the gameplay, is we're adding a thing called
I did become our best friends, right?
Nice. NPC relationship autonomy is what we're calling internally. It's not a very flashy name, but what it basically is Sims can now do things like ask you out or break up with you. It's, again, all about adding more drama and nuances to the stories that happen, more emergent stories through gameplay.
Yeah, I was over here trying to, so I'm going to ask Cassandra, maybe I'm bold, asking her about her romantic interests to see if I could pursue this relationship any further. But while I was setting up the save, Molly just became really good friends with me and was like, hey, you're cool, let's go to the prom.
Autonomous
And came up and asked
breakups. I love
and
that.
I felt really bad about having to reject it. Also because I had set up this save a billion times before and I kept trying to ask her to the prom and she kept rejecting me. So I felt like revenge.
It's different every time we rehearse for this.
It is.
Like, it's been a journey every time. Oh, Cassandra actually did tell you her romantic orientation.
Oh, she did, yeah.
Still exploring?
Oh, she is exploring.
You have a
Well, maybe I finally have a chance to go into prom. Because trust me, every previous one, Jessica's always made it to prom.
Yeah,
My sim for some reason
every single time.
gets rejected a lot.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You can be my loser brother. It's fine. I still love you.
I'll just do a friendly intro. I'm gonna work on myself. So we'll go through the second period here. I'm gonna go back. It sounds like let me cancel my stuff. They will go back to their classes. I left my homework on the floor like a great student. Oh, I'm a little late. Don't get in trouble. Well, you're in class. Let's see. You're like the perfect student. However you made your sim, she's just the perfect student.
It's because I'm a perfect person, George.
This is fantastic. So we'll go through this real quick. So I think we should talk a little bit about pranking, the whiteboard, lockers, etc. How you get into trouble a little bit.
Yeah, you can do things like prank lockers, sync capsules. You can mess with the school PA system. You can also get in trouble just by being truant. That's the thing you can do, just not show up to class. That's my story from high school. I skipped so much class as a kid, and I turned out fine.
Oh, get out of here, teacher. Let me be really bold. Ah, she won't move.
I wouldn't do that while she's right there.
I sort of want to show getting in trouble, but okay. Well, class is over. There's 2 classes per day. I think we mentioned again. This is how we set it up, but you can still hang out at the school. There's a lot of fun things to do. Again, there's going to be a sports fest. This is the football team festival again later today. You'll see it'll happen out here on the field. It looks like the cheerleaders already have a setup place.
That whole field, and there's a little block on the field.
Did you join the cheer team?
I did not.
So I was right. I had a feeling. Okay.
There are students that will come out and they will advocate for the clubs they're in. As you can see,
That's one going.
yeah, let's go see what they're looking at. Okay, T-Post challenge. I'm gonna have you go learn it.
I love that
so
T-Post
that's
challenge thing. That's so funny.
I like that challenge.
Want to join
What did you do? I'm going to join the cheerleading team, and I know that over here he was talking about it, so I'm going to go ask him about it. I would like to show off some of those cheers. There are solo cheers that you can perform and practice, and then there's group cheers that happen, which are great.
Yeah, the activities you can join, some people are wondering from chat, are you can join the football team, you can join the cheer team, you can join the chess club, and the computer club.
Yeah. And you can also join these just like sort of regular jobs. Let me show that real quick. You can go to the job menu. Like if you don't want to wait and find someone, you can join the after school activity here.
Chat is funny.
As you can see, cheer team member, chess team member, computer, football team. Go join this way. All right.
Are you going to do some cheers?
Well, I got a cheer mat. You know, let's hang out until this thing kicks off.
Oh, the festival?
Yeah.
It's almost
What time does it kick off? It is
5, right?
5 p.m.
Yeah. But yeah, there'll be festivals where you get to hang out with other team members. An interesting thing to note, when you join a team, like join the cheer team, you'll get a bunch of teammates, which you'll have increased camaraderie with because, team solidarity. But you also get a rival, someone on the team that just hates your gut for whatever reason because they're a teenager. So you'll have to deal with that as well. And again, we are looking for ways to introduce drama and interesting stories.
Oh, I kind of like the little setup out there. That's nice. Little benches, food stalls.
Let's do some solo routines.
And there are group routines as well.
I have no idea what my fitness is one. Let's see how this goes.
Such good hair as a kid, I've got to say.
I miss it too. It's going away.
Too fast.
I will say, people had asked about can you do other high schools in other worlds? We've focused. This is the high school location. Students in other worlds will go to this location if they want to actively attend a high school.
Mm-hmm.
It is very accurate. That's what I'm saying.
That's accurate.
The way that they did it is very accurate. My high school looked grungy too.
This is canon.
I like it.
You're so graceful, George. So graceful.
More graceful than in real life, trust me. Let me go. Let's do some selfies.
Aww.
So we added new selfie poses. I don't think this came across, but yeah, we saw it. That's cute. Cute brother sister pic. So we added new selfie poses because again, selfies big part of being a teenager, and for adults too. Because again, I post a lot of selfies. This is something that showed up in the trailer. Just want to re-emphasize that we did in fact add more selfie poses here. I know there was a bit of a confusion around Snowy Escape.
Oh, this is great. I've got him hiding behind the pom-pom.
That's perfect. That's what you
so
want.
Cute. I love these.
Yeah. Oh, wrong button. Here we go. Let's practice with the football. Let's see. How are we doing?
Are you gonna beam me with a football?
We'll see. We did this last time, and one of us got beamed really hard. It's always a gamble sometimes playing with a dangerous object like a football. Oh, you see, and I'm showing off already. Intense.
I fear. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Damn, he threw it so freaking hard.
I don't want to get. I can.
Yeah. So when you get festivals like this, they appear.
Take that.
That was revenge for a previous channel. Trust me. Here we go. Let's see. We got high school clothing for this one. Oh, quarterback. You know what? I joined the cheerleading team. Let me go get an outfit.
Oh, a football score of 15. Ooh.
Are you gonna pretend you're on the football team?
Yeah. Well, I mean, let's see. I joined the outfit, so I should wear it later. We got prom stuff coming up. You know what? We'll go home. We'll finish this day out because the lights just came on.
Did we actually ask anyone?
We didn't. I figured we could. Should we wait tomorrow or should we try and do it tonight? Let's do it during exam day.
Okay.
We should only be focused on things that are not exams on exam day.
That sounds accurate too.
To see. Let me.
Yeah, so the giant field is
for
for show, which is what I expected. That's exactly what I expected.
Since we only got, I think, another 15 minutes with you, folks.
Only 50 minutes. We have a lot of stuff to show. All right, look at my house again. You know what I do want to show is let's show just the cool hanging out on beds.
Yeah, we added a whole bunch of new functionality to bed. Get your head out of the gutter. I know, like, I'm looking at you, chat. We're talking about things like being able to more naturally use a bed, like reading in bed, using your phone in bed, just sitting in a variety of poses of bed and chatting, pillow fighting as well. I want to say teens use the bed as a platform for a lot of things, but I do too. Like, I read in bed all the time. Like, that's usually where I read, is in bed.
Let's see. Yeah, so we've got a lot of new seating poses. Again, we were really trying to capture this idea of like hanging out in a teen bedroom, using the seating that we have there, which is sitting in a lot of various poses on the bed, etc. You know, Dad, get out of here. Go.
This is wholesome, you know. The whole family's just hanging out in my.
I love that.
Take a day off.
Well, I'm trying to stream.
Yeah. And it was sort of to really set up these moments where you get like the multi-level teens. Sorry, we were gonna leave. Multi-height seats. You can sit cross-legged. You can sit with your legs out. You could obviously slump over like that. You could pillow fight. We've added, and I'm going to show this here. Let's go sit here because this is the ability to sit and hang out on the ground.
Yeah, this is one of those ones where folks on the trailer are like, wait, can I actually do that? Yes, you can in fact sit on the ground.
And then, interact like that. So
you can all sit crisscross applesauce, except they're just going to get up, aren't they?
Left autonomy.
I love that.
Oh, that's wholesome. Do you want to pillow fight?
Of course we want a pillow fight. We've got a pillow fight. Pillow fight with, not with my dad.
Yeah.
I wish they turned on the game sound.
Build by Athens as well to show them some of that. Maybe towards the end. I'm not sure how you want to piece that out.
Yeah, I think we'll end. We'll go through that way. We can use as much time as they want at the end. We'll just end it out that way.
Okay.
That's so cute.
So I think pillow fighting's awesome, adorable.
Now I really want them to fix the memory system. That's really like
but I do want to show off something
the cherry on top
as well. Let's pretend it's prom night and we were bad or didn't. We're grounded. We can't go to prom.
I mean, maybe
we're gonna sneak out, or maybe my friend calls me up and he's like, "Hey, let's sneak out, go to an R-rated movie," and my dad's like, "No." So,
bridge downtown where you first spilled some blood.
Yeah, I don't think there's actual subjects for school, guys. Probably not.
Just say block 4, everyone, and just say we have to go sneak out. So these are our new sneak outable windows.
Yeah, these are open windows. You can sneak out.
That looked a little glitchy, but
as you can see, we have,
it works. It's great.
An awesome ladder hidden inside this trellis, so you can really sneak out and get out here.
Uh-oh, he's not sneaking. He's going back in!
Modeling went all in on.
This is cool.
I locked Dad inside, so he's going to come out too. 1 second, buddy.
Dad is also grounded.
Access to capsule. There we go.
Employees.
So there are times where you get, sort of disciplined and you can't go out, and you will want to sneak out through the window so your parents can't find out. This doesn't have to be on the second floor. Let me show this real quick. This could be on any floor. As you can see, when you place it, if you have a landing and they could get out, there you go.
Yeah, I saw a lot of questions about how this thing actually works. These are separate objects. They have to go together.
Yeah.
Oh, there are subjects. He was in business? Okay.
Just to mask this.
Let's see if they talk more on that.
Here is an actual ladder that you will find again in here. Oh wait, there we go. You know, and the leaves, they change color with the seasons and all like that you want. You got different colors. But what I also love, and if I could get this to work in here, is if you place it indoors,
Yeah.
it doesn't have leaves, obviously, no sunlight. So it's a really cool ladder that I think is going to be great.
It's very
so,
nice. Yeah. I think I'm really happy.
Yeah.
I also love your little nook there with the chairs and the little curtain.
I was just
Aww.
like fancying up this house yesterday because I was like, oh, it's got to look better. And so I was adding some lights, and I was like, oh, you know what? I love these new chairs, these sort of like boho weave string chairs, and there's a variant in them with these lights here. Which
I would really love to have like a canopy like that in my place, but my cat would try to climb it 100%.
I know you love these lights. I turned them down a little bit, this light, so I dimmed them a little bit, but these are typically used, like, I think, over beds.
Yeah.
And you could put them in here.
That's the princess aesthetic.
The princess aesthetic works, you know. But I moved into, I thought I just made like a really cool like hangout spot down there. So with showing off this new gigantic telescope, how big did they make this thing? It's a joke.
Don't make it weird.
All right. So we're hanging out, and as you can see, I had fun. I wanted to line up all the gnomes. These greet you when you come into
middle
Casa de Sims. You know, this is Frank.
This is Frank.
I hid Frank. Yeah,
Your school mascot.
Frank and Pork du jour are in all my buildings. I love these. These are more of those customizable shelves, so you can add pieces together.
Yep.
I got S-Pop playing in there. I can hear it. All right, what do we want to do? Let's just show shaving Dad's beard again, because we showed shaving the back, but that's not that exciting.
Yeah, you can shave the specific lengths as well.
Yeah, freshen up, shave facial hair.
Yeah, I want to see the facial hair.
Well, he hasn't grown. He's actually at his preferred length right now.
Are you gonna?
So I guess when you set your preferred length,
yeah. So
and then you shave down to that.
And we used the biggest razor possible for safety.
I don't think that's how that works.
The bigger the knife, the less chance you have to get cut by it, right?
Again, I don't.
Okay. Sims logic, right?
So, we go. I'll shave that out. It's one of those things. Oh, sorry. There you go.
Oh, he shaved it off.
Look at
Oh, I love that. It's so cool.
All right. I know people were asking about uniforms in school. I will say that there are assets to make uniforms, but you can't like set a uniform for everyone to show up as.
Yeah, I'm also seeing some questions about trendy.
Oh.
Yeah, I really want to get that. Do we want to skip school tomorrow? No, we have to. Let's ask someone to prom and then bail on school.
That's the true like team.
I deleted your bed. I deleted your bed.
Why did you delete my bed?
Did I put it in here? I did. I don't know. I'm moving things around. All right, here, you can go sleep again.
Yeah, so we're going to pace ourselves. We'll try to get down to some of the hangouts around town, like the thrift store. I know there's a lot of questions about that.
Yeah.
As we roll into the next day.
I mean, we got a whole amusement park to go to.
Yeah, the pier, I think, is definitely popping.
We definitely do need homework. I'm cheating our motives because that's just me. I love this whole downtown area at night.
It looks so gorgeous.
It's so amazing.
It's so rich.
Speed 3. It doesn't go this fast. You're not going to throw up on it like that.
Whee!
Oh, God. Of course, I signed you up for 5:30 a.m. streaming.
You do the 5:30 stream. That's when you get the engagement, right? Also, it's what consistency, George. You can't skip the stream every day.
All right. And again, so we're going to go to school. We're going to try and ask some people to prom. Then we're going to go out and we're going to show you downtown, some thrifting, some trendy. Maybe talk a little bit about Depop.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Important collaboration, and also hopefully get to prom.
Yeah.
That should be about the time we have.
But I love how these like lights, like you can see, especially when you're fast, they do move, and they like change and rotate. Oh, so great.
We've got school in an hour.
Yeah.
I assume you want to talk about the walls towards the end.
Yeah. We've got all kinds of new wallpapers. We've got stuff like that. All right. Let's follow both of them today.
I shouldn't have said walls. Now I'm screaming about walls. We'll get back to it. I promise. I promise. Just be patient.
All right, so here we go. Let's study for exams going. So let's see. Make sure. I am gonna ask Cassandra. I'm gonna try and do a proposal. We'll see if this works. Well, if you want to ask Savannah, do you want to ask her in the locker? Do you want to do a proposal too?
I wonder if they're gonna address the curve wall leaks.
We'll try Molly and then Princeton.
Okay. So
Have you guys seen curved walls yet in this stream?
Let's go sneak a note into her locker.
I haven't seen any.
And we'll plan to steam cancel
Yeah,
too.
you
So
do the proposal, I'll do that.
Molly.
I have a reasonable chance with Molly, I feel.
And then why not?
Oh, they mentioned it? Okay.
Brothers.
I don't remember that.
Okay. No, there you go. We'll see how it goes. Oh, ooh. He didn't just ask, did he?
Oh, wait.
All right, we'll find out. Okay. We'll do it. It got canceled, and I saw him at the locker. And I'm just curious.
How dare he?
Apparently, they're into it, and now
Prank
Molly's like
his locker.
getting back to me because I wouldn't go to prom with her.
Get out of here, rando. How about you rando?
All right, so we'll let that note go off. Where am I? Oh, I'm down in the computer lab again, working on my aspiration, obviously. Oh,
All right, let's hope Molly responds.
we'll watch for that here stuff. We'll work on it in the basement. All right, prom. Let's create a promposal.
That's
sign.
so cute.
This is cute. This is very.
They got the
this is
art
very
supplies and the spray
teen
paint.
drama. I love how I turned to order to see you do that.
Oh, rang. I'll finish it. I'll be late to class. We're gonna skip
Fine,
late.
this is more important.
This is more important. We'll see. Class are you in today? Oh, it's exam day.
Oh no.
You
Well,
better
we
get
need to
up to
start.
class, boy.
If you do really well when you get to graduation, you could be the valedictorian. If not, you don't have to do that. Did you finish already? You did finish already.
Oh, you're a pro student.
Oh, whatever. Okay, well, I'm gonna still take my exam.
Well, it's looking good, guys. It doesn't look like this is gonna be a disaster like
We'll
Wedding
do this.
Stories.
We'll see how I do, because I finished that. Everyone else is finishing late, so we're good.
Yeah.
All right, perfect, because I need to... Oh, Cassandra's here. We'll wait for her to finish her exam. Let's do this.
Take a shot, George. Good luck.
I know I saw just a second ago asked to promise friends, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to present proposal sign.
Oh my god, look at all the
Your
interactions.
chance here, George. Let's see how this goes. Hold your breath, chat.
It's not going to work.
I not with that attitude.
In the middle of class?
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
You got lucky she said yes, because if she would have said no in the middle of class, that's embarrassing. She would have talked shit about you on Social Bunny.
Oh, wait, did you also got something right? Okay.
Subtweeting and all.
Let's see, did she? Let's see. Yes. Oh, and just okay, so we're both finally going to prom together.
Wait, no. Molly still needs to respond. I'm still holding my breath.
Okay, well, that's exciting. Where's Cassandra? You can see again some profile. She's very impressed by my proposal. I went all out.
It was a sweet gesture. You can do that.
For you guys in the chat, people are allowed to have opinions. Not everyone's gonna like everything, and that's okay.
Start shopping for prom wear.
I might just have to ask Molly to here.
You're eating more of this chicken sliders. What are you, tofu dog today? Yeah,
Yeah, that's what that is.
tortilla wrapped dog.
That looks unseasoned. Did they add some seasonings?
You got rejected this time.
All right, fine. West Savannah, the backup.
Oh, do you want to do like full on, or do you want to do as friends?
Full on.
Okay.
Shoot or shot.
Yeah, shoot
I
your
don't know
shot.
I know. No, she said, cheat me up, George.
Okay, we're gonna cheat. You didn't see this. Jessica's not really that sad.
Everything's gone wrong. Oh, how the turntables.
I better add some seasonings at that cafeteria because that wrap looks bland.
I mean, you did go to like 5.
I don't miss cafeteria food. It was nasty.
That was fun though. All right. Flattery, but I'm not interested in that type of relationship. It's
Fine.
I will say.
For the one time we do it live, you can be the cool kid, George.
Some of you might remember. The mozzarella sticks at school were good though.
Maybe Sydney will go.
I'm interested in Cindy.
His friends.
Not interested.
Okay.
I'll
Okay,
go
okay.
by myself.
Well, maybe we ask Molly as friends. If she want to go with you together, maybe she'll go as friends.
I mean, we cheat a relationship. They'll go.
Well, we could cheat. We never cheat. There you go. She'll be your friend, your friend.
Yeah, who cleans the dishes?
Okay, so we've
I wa-
done that. Let's
Where's the
skip
janitorial
this.
staff? I want to know who's doing all that.
Leave school early.
No, we're being bad.
Right. The reason we're leaving school early is we're going to go downtown. We haven't really showed you this here. And as we come in, maybe we'll talk a little bit more about Thrifty and how that was created.
Yes, I want to see Thrifty.
I'm staying
Thrifty,
at school for the
trendy,
day.
all that stuff.
We're gonna just go alone. I'm gonna be the good student for once.
Yeah, no.
The tides have
I'm
turned in this
upset.
demo.
I'm upset.
I want to see if it's a lot trait. That's the first thing I'm looking for, to see if there's different lot traits.
So yeah, Thrifty, because we love a good pun, is a combination thrift store / bubble tea shop.
Let me really quickly show this neighborhood a little bit,
Okay.
and then we'll go back. So there we have a starter home over here.
Oh!
And I forgot if Zoe or Sarah here can tell us, because I like to point out this grungy house over here, which
Yeah,
Maybe.
this place has a story, doesn't it?
That's where everyone's gonna go smoke a joint.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
Gonna download basemental mods, and the whole town's gonna go over there and roll it up.
And who
Roll,
lives over
puff,
here?
puff, and pass.
I mean, that's a library, so nobody lives there, but the Prescotts live over there.
You're delayed. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm delayed. Sorry. I was watching the wrong screen. Everybody ignore me. This is where the Prescotts live. This is where Molly lives. This is like an old money mansion made by Joel Angel, 1990. Their father... I muted myself.
Okay.
When they passed away, they inherited this big, pretty house.
I like this neighborhood. This one's
I
cute.
love old money. That's what you got to marry. All right. Let's go check this out. Well, since we're here, oh wait. I want to do it because I think in order to really go shopping, I think you got to not be thirsty. So show this really cool town.
It's being thirsty, but
Oh yeah. All right, let's order a drink. We have all these new cool boba teas.
yeah.
Ooh.
You've still not had a boba tea.
I did, but here.
Mango
us
milk.
boba teas.
Ooh.
Did you actually bring us boba tea? George!
Well, they're not. They're fruity boba teas. We'll see.
It's so cute. George, thank you.
Maybe we'll choose.
George's the best producer.
You can tell she did not know that was planned. Like,
This is
what?
mango passion fruit, but here we have mango milk.
Yeah, no, this is cool.
Which is a great thing. We really wanted to get something that felt sort of also new and trendier, and boba tea is going big everywhere. If you haven't tried it, where have you been in the last decade? But go out and try some boba tea.
Yeah, boba tea is very iconic because you got the whole dabbing it, and there's such a variety of. Boba tea is fun. If never
You know
had
George
tea,
loves boba tea. He was
mango
definitely
tea
looking
is
for that
actually
opportunity.
cheese foam on top without boba. But yeah, stabbing it, iconic.
Yeah.
And small thing. I'm sure
Cheese?
a lot of people are
Ooh,
missing.
on
You can drink
boba
straw
tea?
now. Very first time we've had straw drinking.
So, but that's not why we came to a thrift store, right?
Yeah, let's talk.
Oh, look at the machine going. That was
Okay,
cool.
So we have, and we'll start off. Let me just bring up. This is where we're going to talk about trendy. You guys saw this app here earlier. And what are we going to do with this app?
So
And these.
Trendy is a fashion marketplace where you create looks through things you find in the thrift store, and then you use your social media cloud to try and hype them up.
Mhm.
And it's also where you try and keep an eye on what's trending at any given time in order to make a profit. And if you're particularly good at this loop, you can actually make quite a lot of money doing
Yeah.
this.
So let's try and make some
Wow.
money. Let's create a fashion look.
This is actually one of my favorite features we added.
The girl
So-
outside almost busted her ass.
No, no,
Oh, pat yourself.
good job. So yeah,
Ooh!
if you click on any of these, the thing that's interesting to note is this is not all of cats. This is just whatever's in the store at that point in time, which rotates.
What,
So-
daily, yearly?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, so for the first time, we're also adding the ability to get pieces of clothing that are only available here at a limited time. So you'll want to come back and check Trendy fairly often. But when you're trying to make something, do you just want to do it live? I can try and make an outfit.
Yeah. Here, go ahead. I'll pass this over. So
When you talk, I'll make an outfit.
we'll crack this open.
So yeah, basically you'll pick up variety pieces from the thrift store at any given time, and then put together in an outfit, which you'll try and hype up. That works. I think it's very pink. I want the hot dog head. Yeah, the robot head. Is there any hat? I mean,
Well, that works.
People are gonna be making the wildest outfits for trendy.
Chad or fedoras in style. I think it doesn't work with that. I think it's the wearer that matters, right? And then so what it's gonna do is it's gonna check the overall tagging on these pieces to determine what style this is. So it's considering this a basic style, and then I can go and give it a name. So we'll call this what do we call this? I'm gonna give it a custom style. We'll call it pink core.
Pink core.
Yeah. So
Oh my god, I thought they said something else.
Name, funny simoleons, and then you
Let
don't
me make one too.
Yeah, go
You keep talking.
yeah, save this one out. So yeah, again, it's gonna matter like how influential your sim is, and also what is trending at a given time. This is gonna rotate through. If you're particularly successful with trendy, you might see sims in the world, like at school.
Oh my
actually,
god,
that
I'm not
affects
the only
everything.
one, thank
So
god.
You have quite a lot of agency here to affect how the world looks. Are you gonna go for like a varsity look or something?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We'll see if I got enough today.
I mean, get the look.
The Scottish fart.
I was like, I mean, I can.
No.
I'll make a look called pink whore. I don't care.
I don't think it was in school. That'd be a little awkward in school.
God, I just blanked. Oh, what's the bad kid? Not the bad kids. The well motivated.
This looks-
Stranger Kids who has been chasing them all season and wanted to murder them.
Oh, Stranger.
Oh, what's his name? I blanked on his name.
The basketball captain.
Yes.
I know who he's
that's
talking
just
about.
I'm sure Chad.
This looks cool though. This
yeah,
does look cool.
Chad Core.
Chad Miller.
Chad Core. I think that Chad Core sounds right.
Okay, we'll do. There we go.
I hate that character, by the way.
You're supposed
Thank
to-
you,
I
Amy.
know, but I particularly hate Chad Core.
There we go. We got Chad Core going on. I think this is also basics. Obviously, Chad's basic.
Yeah.
So sorry, keep going. Talk about basics and what those are.
So we put it on a mannequin and cast. That's
So,
cool.
again, this is going to tie into a whole bunch of things like how well you do in the app. So your social media, your social bunny clout, and then also trendy clout, it will all carry over and influence each other. I think another thing to talk about since you're going through here is you can see some of the pieces that we got from our collaboration with Depop.
Yeah. So you'll see some pieces in here.
I
Sorry.
think it's on skirt. That was one of the skirts was in here from Depop. But yeah, so Depop, if you're not familiar, is a massive fashion marketplace that focuses on circular fashion and sustainability and uplifting individual creators.
Here's a couple of
Yeah, some of these are really cute. So it seemed natural for us to work with them because our values very much align. Like we believe in a lot of the same things they do. And through the collaboration, we were able to get some of their creators to actually make these pieces both in real life and also help design them for the game. So some of these are going to be ultra rare pieces. We try to give them the runway to really let their style come through, their unique style. So if you're familiar with any of these creators, then you'll definitely be able to see what they've got here.
Gosh,
That's
terrible.
I
love the names.
You
That's
should
so
hate it.
cool.
I mean,
When we look at, I saw some more of
Yeah.
these. I think the bottoms we saw them,
yeah.
and you can see on here.
That's cute.
You can see who made them and where they are. So yeah, some cool items that we're not going to finish making that one. I think you missed shoes on these.
Yeah, no, you missed shoes.
I did.
Yeah.
Shoe off. Whatever.
Alright.
We'll go with these shoes.
And this one's probably missing a top.
Dude, we take the top. What
Yeah.
was I doing?
I don't know. You deleted everything.
There we go.
There we go.
All right.
Not, it looks awful, but fine.
All right.
You
So,
moved it.
so what about these packs, and what do we do with these once we've bought them and are using them?
So yeah, again, you want to hype up you want to check what's trending first off,
Okay.
and then you want to try and take some selfies of it, hype it up, and then you'll try and list it and see if anyone wants to buy it. Again, it's about being a very influential fashion creator.
All right. So I'm going to come out. I think there's a great spot to take pictures out over here.
Oh yeah, you can show the mirror.
The ones we've created are over here already. Let me go ahead and put these on.
I can try a chat core look, I suppose.
You know where Chad Core? Which one did you choose?
You know, I do.
That's
own a
cool.
lot of
So you name it
jackets,
so you know which one it is.
There you go.
You know, it's the yellow shoes, I think, that really make it pop. Like, if they were just regular trainers, I don't know if it would do it for me. The fact that I got those bright yellow shoes, I think actually I
Promote
like
look.
that
That's
way.
so cool.
Yeah, so did my clout actually help here?
Well, Sorry, I wasn't playing well enough in the setup, but you only have like 34 followers.
Oh,
now.
no.
Believe me, it'd be a lot easier if you had that. But
Follow us if you're done.
oh, so let's see what the latest trends are first. So let's see what's trending.
Let's see.
Well,
Low is down, speed
Street
high, so it looks like basics is average. So we probably sell for small profit.
Yeah.
I think we have a streetwear looks right now.
So I'm going to sell this on Trendy. This is going to go up. What do you want to sell for?
Well, let's try slight profits like 155.
155?
Yeah. Well, if you're really popular, you can aim for the stars.
Just 34 followers.
Yeah.
Really going to help you out.
34 followers. I don't know if I want to try and sell too much.
So it works like the city living with the way it gains followers then, right? I guess
think
it's
it
just
works
kind of
a
random.
little, so I'll talk a little bit slower. Just letting you know that as soon as you set it up here, you will see that this is now on sale. And as time goes on, you'll see if anyone's going to make an offer and if you have to mail that out to them. But we're going to go look and see what other outfits are for sale.
Yep.
All right, we've got a Campfire Chic
Oh, that sounds cute.
coffee shop by Lilith. I'm gonna always buy from vampires. I think they just have good style.
That's a good piece of advice. I want to see what Fuzz Taste Bit is. I'm very curious what
Buy that outfit.
Yeah.
Lilith is really.
This
close
is
to
so
keeping
cool.
it. Ooh, Jeb.
Woo.
Jeb is. If you know
Something was wet.
Jeb's fashion. We'll just buy. Yeah.
I'm a little concerned. Let's see what these look like.
All right. So let's see what Fuzz Taste was.
It's the Bella Goth.
Yeah.
What do you got for me, Bella? You know? You know?
It's out there. I like it.
Hey, slay, Bella. I love it. I would wear that. Bella.
I want to see what Lilith.
It looks fluffy.
Got it.
You know, that's cute too.
I feel like this is trending Dark Academia.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Dark Academia. So I like this.
Not typically what I would think from Lilith, but maybe she's expanding.
He's vampire. What do you mean? Dark Academia is like the vampire style.
Ooh, I like that.
Is this by Chad?
Yeah, this is by Jeb.
That's pretty bold.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised.
Jeb is all of this.
Live your life.
I'm gonna.
Live your life.
I'm totally gonna resell.
Are you gonna resell the thing you bought?
I'm gonna resell Lilith's outfit though. I'm not
You can
gonna
do
keep that.
it.
Unless here, no one likes your outfit, Lilith.
Wow, rude.
You guys are funny calling these outfits goofy. I think they're cute.
Some question chat to see specific outfits.
Look at the little monkey sipping the boba outside. I love that.
And they change out all the time and stuff. Just like the outfits in here change and what you can build. Like, so you want to go back and see what's there. Hopefully we can sell some of these. All right. And you'll start seeing them show up. Oh, it looks like people are already prepping, getting ready for prom. Do we choose prom outfits? You already set up your sim with the prom outfit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's
Guys, can we not body shame in the chat, please? Thank you.
I'm just really quickly look at this neighborhood. Let me close this so people can actually see this.
I know,
there's a
isn't
lot
the
of
little
fun stuff
monkey
to do
cute?
in Trendy down there. You can always do.
We saw it once
Home,
before,
buy it, so
real
you don't
quick
have to be at
though.
that store. The store is where you go to like buy the secondhand clothes to participate in that circular.
No
fashion
one
movement,
is.
right?
You must have missed the chat, sweetheart.
All right, sorry.
Because
Unfortunately,
it
our mics are
was
cutting out.
yikes.
I'm not quite sure what's going on the back end here.
Yeah. You know what? I think school's done. You want to get people and let's go to the pier.
Yeah.
And it's typically an after party, but let's go see what's
I think
in
we
there.
have enough time to probably hit the pier.
Yeah, we'll go.
And prom, and then maybe finish out with some build myself.
Yeah. Look, here, we'll bring Molly. Bring me. Who else want to bring? Molly is who you're going with. I forgot, right? Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah, no, I'm going to Molly, and you're going with Cassandra.
Okay. So we'll talk a little bit about these pier attractions, which we're all really excited about because, again, this is the place where we think that you're going to have lots of fun dates. You're going to have a lot of fun teenage stories that go on there. We were influenced. We talked earlier about being influenced by a lot of different TV shows and movies.
Oh, yeah.
It feels that, in CW dramas, in Disney dramas and stuff like that.
I wanna
often
see
get
the Tunnel of
people going to
Love.
Monica Pier, people going to stuff like this, right?
Yeah, I think I was watching some Bella talk about the trailer, and she mentioned that like there's like a carnival or fair in like every single teen coming of age drama, and no, it's true, it's true.
So we have Sarah can correct me. I forgot this is I think the Grave Mine.
Yeah, Grave Mine.
We've got the Cuddle Carts, and we've got the Silver Spinner. Now,
The
when
cuddle
you share here,
cards.
you can. Yes, correct. And so you can talk about this with us.
Thank you,
can go on
Moonlight.
these
I
with your friends,
appreciate it.
right?
Yeah, you can go on them with your friends or ride them alone. And the cuddle carts are you take romantic rides with, and you can potentially maybe catch some feels or have your first kiss. There's lots of fun things.
I love. This is a prime example of like understanding that Sims are like not romantically interested in there for various reasons now. But she will go over here on Silver Spinner with me.
I agree. The fact that the
like,
pack doesn't look
I
broken
think
makes me
for the
happy.
first
Yes.
time in a while, you're actually going to see them push back in relationships. I think that adds some really interesting emergent storylines that you're actually going to be able to play with here. I think that's really important for us to be able to tell more authentic stories here.
Yeah, and I know people are going to ask. They're like, "Oh, I can't see him in there." These are very much like you go in, you participate in, you get the fun chance cards, but you're not going to like be looking at woohoo through those windows. We have much more explosive woohoo results.
Don't say it like that, George.
So there's an awesome boba tea out here, which I love. I also really, really love this ice cream stand. I think it's just beautiful. I mean, some of this ice cream was around before, but isn't this gorgeous? Like, it just feels like Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk or something.
Yeah, no, it's very charming. Like, this whole town's just so charming.
What I will like to hint at, and I think we're going to be here late. I think the lights are going to turn on shortly. Is when the lights turn on. This is great. There's a lot of mysterious things. You might have noticed creepy eyes under the pier and stuff. You like to hint about the mystery this time?
Yeah, so I think aesthetically what we're going for is something out of, like, say, a John Hales film or a Stephen King novel where, like, it's a charming, sleepy town that's about to be rocked to its core when a recently discovery is made. That there's a tension, I think, in a lot of teen coming age dramas where there's a feeling that everything's a little bit scarier because you're not as quite used to the world. So we're trying to capture that vibe here.
I'm gonna call this out because Malcolm, he does this regularly. He's actually asking me, not a date. He just wants me to sneak out through the window to get an R-rated movie.
Sounds like there's some intent in that request.
To be, Malcolm's been after me for a while.
Yeah, so popular, George.
Wait, am I?
You went to like 9 proms, so.
Nice.
Thank you, Madeline and
okay,
Marie.
so we'll do this a little quick. Anything else we want to talk about here? We will. I'm worried about cheating people for woohoo that are us before we go to prom. You know what? We'll just create some Sims. We'll show off woohoo. We're going to do massive dev cheats here. All right.
Don't try this at home.
Let's do adults.
Oh, you're just gonna make 2 entirely enough.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. And we'll just ignore them for the rest of the stream like they were never
Don't
created.
worry about it. These are just some, very bold adults that are gonna have some fun on the go.
Yeah. All right. Let's take our new Sims here.
Have some fun. Oh, they're getting on the Ferris wheel.
These are some very cute random Sims.
Meet the person you're going to get really close to really fast.
There's a tradition. Everybody's got to. Everybody's got to
woohoo on this going. All right, chat. Where do you want to woohoo? Silver Spinner, the Cuddle Carts, the Grave Mine.
The Grave Mine's really cool, actually.
Oh, look at that! Fantastic first kiss on a pier.
Yeah,
Let's escalate really quickly.
She
It's a
answered.
grapevine. Woohoo. VFX.
Be a lot of talk about.
Thank you,
shows.
Hurricane. I appreciate it.
Much research on this.
I like Riverdale. It's super crazy, cheesy.
Riverdale's great. Like, I love Riverdale.
I just like, to be fair, like it's like a guilty habit. A lot of those CW shows. I got a couple episodes in. That one's intense.
Oh, you
would love it. Yeah.
Not him dragging the CW shows.
Oh, yeah. So I watch a lot of movies. I love Booksmart. I loved it before that. There was this awesome one on Amazon Prime that was like a retelling of Groundhog Day almost.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh, sorry. They're woohooing. Oh, sorry.
Judgmental.
What I love about this, and you'll notice as they travel down the tracks, you'll see the woohoo moving with them.
He meant to say guilty pleasure, obviously,
yeah, a lot of
but
research was certainly shows, but we also spent a lot of time talking to actual teens. Like
you could tell he doesn't like it.
Actually living through high school and to talk about what's important with them.
Riverdale has good seasons and bad seasons, but like that's every
We're
show.
gonna do another woohoo, and then we're gonna go home and we're just gonna get to prom real quick
All right.
because I think we've got 20-ish minutes left.
We're always on the clock.
We are always on the clock.
The whole season
All right,
about
everybody,
what was it?
let's-
The whole season about the Black Hood was all over the
I
place.
usually take time.
No, the Gargoyle King. That one was.
George.
The writers were smoking some good
Alright.
shit that season.
This is how you get banned from the pier, by the way.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to mention that. Yes. If you get caught woohooing on any of these rides, you can get banned for multiple days.
Yeah, I would be careful.
Oh, yeah, we got banned from the Great.
No! Maybe so, to be
Here.
fair.
We'll actually see it. So if you're banned and you try to go to it, it's like, yep, you've been banned from this ride.
That's the only ride you're banned from.
Let's see how
I
this goes.
apologize for ripping this wrapper off, but I need to try this bubble tea.
Oh, that's fine.
It's just so loud. They make out the crinkliest plastic.
Always.
Oh,
I like the newer seasons of Riverdale. Like the last 2 seasons were really good.
Also, if you did,
I wish we could hear it.
There's Womp Womp. He's
Eating
hanging
sign.
on the eating on the sign, and he's also hanging on the back. All right, let's take our teams home.
all right. I'm off work because, you know, again, you gotta be consistent. That's how you get those followers.
Oh, no way. Okay, we'll
Yeah,
figure.
who are these random people down at our household?
All right.
But yeah, if you never had a bubble tea before, the iconic part of it is stabbing thing. Except for this straw is extremely flimsy, and that just bounced right off.
Yeah, you have to crank
Gotta
it.
really-
You have to stretch it out.
There we
too.
go. There we go. Got it. I've never seen prepackaged bubble tea like that. That's
You
what I
know,
do.
I saw it and I'm like, I gotta do it.
Yeah, appreciate it. George, best producer.
Although I feel like I'm the white thing here. I feel like I'm super
Rude.
You do look like you're gonna take out somebody if they try and approach you.
Sarah's very insulted that she's not your favorite producer.
I kind of wish I had boba tea now.
It's a close. It's Sarah. Don't.
No, I see how it is. It's fine.
You're actually my favorite producer. Don't tell George.
Oh, we left S Pop in my room too long. I'm gonna dislike that.
All right. So, we got to speed over to Prom.
No.
Do you want to talk about the thing?
No, we'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, true. Yeah, go to sleep on the couch. Nap. I'd kill him, but then it would make everybody sad before prom.
Yeah, I mean, that's a bit extreme, don't you think?
It is. Oh, I should kill them.
Gosh. They can just go on a long walk and never come home.
Death by stink capsule.
Oh yeah, so we added.
Yeah, but seriously, ignore that. You didn't
Was
know
he
that
sleeping or did he just
Prince.
did he just die? What was that?
Oh no!
Oh, she's sad. Well, to be fair,
Of
she was
course
really
she's
wild.
sad.
She'd send her off in the woods and kill her too. Sounds so dark. It really does.
She was smited by powers beyond her control and comprehension.
Sleep.
That was death by stink capsule? It happened so fast. It was just like brrr.
Ghosts too. It's all
Oh,
gone
you-
wrong.
Okay.
So there's a couple new deaths we added because a lot of people were asked about deaths. Things go very wrong, very, very, very wrong when you try and prank someone with a stink capsule. And then there's also one around urban legend. You can pull out a mirror and do kind of a Bloody Mary prank where you say something in the mirror 3 times, and ooh, it's scary. But if things go very wrong with that one, you know, someone might actually show up and scare you to death. Yeah, those are the 2 new ones here.
Mm. I think people really want to see her die, so I'm gonna take her off in the
That's
woods, away from
your-
people.
This world is so pretty though. I love it. Hurricane, thank you.
He's cheating.
Stop. Also, did someone buy my... Oh, Laura Keane would like to buy a coffee shop on Trendy.
Dina wants to be my friend. Do I want to be a friend? He needs to be that. No.
No.
Be nice.
He needs some sort of friend.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, okay.
But yeah,
So
graphics
let me-
all great.
Can you do this one?
Yeah,
Coffee shop? Yeah, okay. Ship to buyer.
And yeah,
Shipping prices. Okay. Enjoy your last moments in front of the fields of lavender.
Oh no.
Oh wait, and she's probably pining. Oh wait, she's angry at me for some reason.
Oh, maybe it's because you killed her girl.
Oh no, we were cooking together. Okay. This is a very picturesque place to say goodbye to the world.
This is getting very dark, George. Just get it over with.
So typically, urban
Kill.
death is like a two-person thing. You have
Yeah.
to look in the mirror together, and you get scared to death.
You want to see
Millie,
what
thank you for the super
That's
sticker. I
Crumple
appreciate you.
Blossom Hill.
That's Crumple Blossom Field.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna find that body?
That's the point. That's why it's in the corner. You act like I haven't hidden a body before.
I mean, haven't we all, right? You know, you want
George needs to be stopped.
That's a joke. That's a joke, everybody. Or is it?
All right, we'll finish
Quick
this.
tip, you'll have to be super careful with that urban myth, because sometimes it ends up a fun prank, but other times
we
it
have like
ends
12
up
minutes left.
in
Here we go.
death.
I'll take
And
it.
the
Oh.
Live Fast Aspiration wants you to do the urban
And
myth
make it big in fashion soon.
a couple times, so.
Maybe we'll try an urban myth when we're at prom, because at least then
I would
We've
rather
gotten
not
towards that.
die on stream. Yeah, that's how you become like a lead producer. You do what it takes. You fix problems.
All right, I'm just gonna quick freshen up. That's how you work on your career. Blanking on it.
I'm social media streamer. Or,
Actually,
sorry, video game streamer.
that's all
Thank you,
myself.
Sabrina and Jack,
That's
for the
all
super
myself.
stickers. I appreciate you guys.
I love this animation of like it's so familiar, right? You recognize what it looks
Coco,
like.
thank you.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, someone
The
just-
world
we
looks
didn't talk about the
beautiful.
photo booth, which is on the pier, which you can woohoo.
There's one at prom.
Cool stuff.
We can talk about
Yeah,
it.
we'll talk about it in pier, in the prom.
I'm excited to explore the world.
Oh, prom get together. Should we go? Let's go to prom.
Maybe invite to a party. You know, maybe I am a cool kid after all.
They don't have much time left.
Yeah, we definitely wanted prom to be more than just a end of the week event where you go there. We wanted there to be a build up. That's where you go, you set up with your friends. You sometimes go out and, you know, all my friends, they're coming over to hang out and like get ready for prom. Everyone's talking about their experiences. Maybe practice dancing. You've apparently not met Sydney yet.
No, there's so many people in need.
Yeah.
Wow, we were just having a party in your room.
Ask for I missed it. Where was I? I think they're all going off to prom. I was going to ask about prom tips.
No, life goes quick.
Oh, yep. Okay, they're going. I shouldn't have left it on speed 3. Okay, we're about to leave in an hour. Is your date coming over? Oh no, that's
Cassandra. Or that's Bella.
that's Bella. Oh, she. Wonder what I've been doing on social media.
Just Bella creepily lurking outside, staring in the windows.
I really love that I added a flirty DM that says "you up."
No.
Yeah, a lot of the mods that we know and love, guys, are going to need a lot of fixes with this patch. It's going to be huge.
We can't do this. Trust me, you'll enjoy that. All right. Okay, here we go. So again, prom is fully customizable in the same way that the high school is. You can rebuild on it. If you want to make it a spring fling, Sadie Hawkins dance, you can change the decorations completely. If you want to make it a giant greenhouse, put fish inside of it and say it's an under the sea dance, that's all up to you.
Yeah, you can. This is. We're trying to give you as many tools to customize the thing as possible.
Not the
You wear
sit-ups.
that outfit?
Uh-oh, is
I
it going to
just
be
buy it.
wedding
You can buy it.
disaster?
Okay. Well, I'm going to
Let's
change you back.
see.
I'm not queen. I wear what I want. I make whatever I'm wearing work.
That's true.
I guess I can just wear the red dress.
Oh, Molly's already going to see.
They have to disable that stupid sit-up thing. I'm so tired of Sims doing that randomly out in public.
So I really want to show off the. Can you? You can't sweetheart dance with her, can you? Yeah, you can. Let's do it. You're here as friends. You're going to do it anyways.
Yeah.
I like the sweetheart dance. We're going to do it. So, proms are event, and you can actually get scored on how well you do here, or can you score? As you complete these, you'll get rated, but it's all about hanging out with friends, having those moments, dancing, eating food.
Look at you.
Yeah.
How wholesome.
I love this part. What are you listening to? Oh, I should have chosen this.
This is very much what I think of as traditional prom dancing, where it's two people who don't really know how to dance,
Yeah.
just holding each other at arm's length, waddling in a circle.
There's food out, drinks. We can go over here. We can vote for the prom jester, prom royalty.
Mhm.
Let me give you a vote here. I think you deserve it in that dress.
Are we gonna stuff the ballot here?
Yeah. Let's see if I can make. You know what? Sydney's gonna be prom jester. I should have made Molly. She came with you anyways.
It's fine.
So
Sibling solidarity.
you're supposed to be working. There's obviously a phase where you hang out, you dance, you use the photo booth, you show off outfits, and then there's are people in there.
Oh, Molly.
Molly really. She's gonna take a picture with the chaperone, her mom.
I feel so bad for
She's still making up for what she did in those trailers.
Yeah.
Did they ever say if that was a woohoo spot, the photo booth or not? I don't remember.
Out eventually, it's fine. You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Imagine getting knocked up in that thing.
Take a romantic photo with Molly. Yeah, why not? This is gonna get drama filled quick.
You're such a chancer.
She's gonna get angry at me.
So we've got about 7 minutes left, I think.
I love the music. Sorry, I'm listening to music in the background. A lot of fun.
All right, so
I totally forgot it was a photo booth, so they could totally be taking pictures the whole time. That would be so funny.
Oh, here we go.
oh,
It looks like.
ceremony.
Do you think she was stuffing? Like, not something that she was checking with her mom and be like, "Hey, make me prom queen."
I mean, that's some nepotism. Hopefully not. We'll see.
It could be.
We'll see. We're about to find out. A lot of things happened today to Jessica. Yeah, relatable. True story. That.
Oh, who's the king? Who's the queen? Oh, it is Sydney. It is Jessica. Let's see how those votes go.
This is cool. They all gather around. It looks like it's working.
Got a crown.
Oh,
Doesn't look
that's
like
cool.
Very good.
I dressed up for the occasion. Calculated.
Oh, that's nice. All right. Well, and this is weird. We're gonna. If we get invited to an after party, we're gonna skip.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have the most fun
But
with
to
the
be fair,
social
I'm
bunny.
not
I'm gonna be
gonna
posting the most
but you have
unhinged stuff from my
funny
Sims. It's gonna be crazy.
I am mean.
That's gonna be the best part for me.
You got invited.
Finally get invited to an after party.
What are we doing?
Yes. Finally. Okay, I'm not thinking.
Unfortunately, we've got to do some things.
Okay, we're gonna go home. We're gonna get to the end of the prom. We just want to go through some build buy stuff. We'll end it here. Oh, they cleaned that prom up fast.
Okay. Okay, the high school stuff looks really cool. But I can't be the only one that's actually more excited for the patch than the pack, to be honest with you.
We didn't go that deep into puberty for this time.
The freaking patch looks amazing.
There's a lot of discussion about the things that happen to teenagers when you get to puberty, and we couldn't do it all, but we did focus in on some.
Ooh, after party. That's when base mental kicks in.
We added a lot of, again, build buy stuff. Well, I'm gonna start going through a number of this. I love the fact that we've added the ability to, like, add the clothes on these here.
Yeah, I find that really inclusion.
Change out a bunch of. Oh wait, let me scroll through real quick.
Oh, why is my dad on my computer?
Wow, they didn't even mention the curved walls. Yet we clearly saw them in the pictures.
Oh yeah, in Spring Sims, I was very curious about this gold computer, gold version of this one.
Nice, yeah.
Or yellow, whatever you want to say. It's in there. These are some of the cool try-hard LED lights that come if you pre-order, which I really like.
There's also the LED speaker.
Where's? Oh, there it goes. All right, here we go. But I guess as I go through this, and I'm just going to start showing you guys some variants. I'm going to start building some stuff. And while I do that, maybe, Jessica, if you want to bring up any other questions we're going to do, I'm going to nuke this. Let's watch.
Are you guys going to bulldoze a whole lot?
Watch us bulldoze.
Beautiful home, yeah.
And I'm just going to show some cool stuff as we talk about anything that we might have missed.
So I think crushes was the thing that came up. Crushes are being added. That is a thing. It's a type of sentiment, and it's very iconic for teens and possibly some adults. I won't say I'm immune to crushes either. But yeah, no, crushes are pretty important. I think Andy's just going to bang out questions we didn't answer in my ear. Do parents react to us sneaking out, George?
You guys, I probably missed the curved walls. I was responding to a message. They showed it, didn't they?
How that happens.
Okay.
They just showed it.
Are you there?
Do we have a
Yeah, I'm
I
here.
was waiting for it.
So periodically your sim will get a call asking them to go to different events. There's stuff like sneaking out to a movie, sneaking to a college party. You can ask your parents for permission, and if they say yes, you can go to the event normally. If not, you can try to sneak out. You can sneak out not via the window too, but there'll be an interaction where you can sneak out through the window. If you you can just use the window as a regular door as well if you want.
Baseball.
Oh, that is so
There's so many
cute.
great
The
things that we keep
baseball.
talking about
Did
this.
you see it?
Yeah. I love this sort of inflatable look on this one. Anyways, okay, keep going. Do you think this one was made out of old womp-womps?
This looks like.
Don't you dare say that, George.
Made out of womp womps.
This is the gamer chair that's coming to everyone, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
And where's the other one? Well, we'll get to that one later. Oh, I love some of these couches. These couches, all with the throw blankets and the pillows, they just look really comfy. This one is like one of my favorites. Look how gorgeous this
Looks
is.
nice. I don't know if it looks comfy, but it does look.
Wow.
Yeah, you can get caught.
Sorry, Andy, I was totally blanking on build mode and I forgot the whole question.
I like the aesthetic with this
Oh.
pack.
A lot of Art Deco pieces here. A lot of
Yes, LGR is going to be happy with the
A
chairs.
lot of pieces. So I know Steven talks about this a lot about wanting to represent a lot of styles, a lot of mismatched stuff that teenagers collect in their room that sort of goes together through their own style.
Yeah, like I was saying when we were building the rooms, it's a lot of like finding things as you need them as a teenager. It's like you don't just buy a desk and a matching bed and a matching dresser. At least I did. It's, hey, I need a new bed. I'm gonna get this bed. It probably doesn't really match my closet, but you know, like you figure it out. And so there's a lot of found looks, right, as a teenager.
Gamer desk, I love this one too.
I
I love we got
I love all the pro games.
what do we call these, but these you know, the ones that you can build on top of and
The modular furniture.
yeah, the modular furniture,
Yeah.
which I really like. I don't know. Are people done? Do they want to see no more? I think we're almost done. We've seen.
There's a thing that keeps on being asked about.
Oh, well, okay. Really quickly, I'm gonna scan through this so people can see. I think this is about it, right? You know. Oh wait, someone asked something.
You're such a tease, George.
All right. Okay. We'll get to it. Here we go. Someone had asked, and I see this happen a lot. Let me bulldoze this slot. Here we go. Bulldoze. They always want me to press B, because one of the things that we have added is added the ability to add curved walls or curved rooms to be exact. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and add a few of these here. This is our new build object. That this is also coming to everyone as well. And you can do
Wow.
a lot of fun things. So, like, say, here we go. I like doing this. Take this wall, bring it in. I have a feeling that a lot of castles are in the future.
A lot of towers. I need a little princess tower for myself.
So I'm not to get too deep. I'm just talk about some of the highlights. You got, you know, the roundness in there. Let's give it a round roof. Why not? Boom, 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 boom.
I'm very curious what you guys do with this. It's one of those things where, like, you wouldn't think it, but the curves in the walls really change how
Yeah.
a building looks in a dramatic way.
And so there's a couple important things that I want to bring up with this as well. Is a lot of the decoration objects and doors and windows that you already have will work on this, even though they are straight and flat. Not all of them, because as you know, we have some really wide doors that like might stick out and look weird. Those don't show up there. Instead, we've added the ability to filter down to the ones that we think aesthetically will work on large, which are this in the larger room I put down. And then on the smaller room here, all doors will work. So put that in there, it'll work. You'll see it's
Wow.
sort of, the frame sort of comes out a little bit.
I'm more excited for the update
But
than the
if you wanna know,
pack.
like what works on
Wow.
go ahead and put that there.
And we tried to give you more freedom here. Like, we didn't want to keep this too hard and with a specific look. Because yeah, if it looks a little bit off, probably you guys will be responsible. You guys will make it look good.
But there's a lot of decorations there. But we also added these really cool windows that are unique to this pack. So you see, we got 4 windows here, but there's these ones, and if you look, this one says curved windows.
Those were the ones in the leak.
Most windows is flat. So you put it on here so it sticks out.
Yeah, it curves with it.
Look flat, and then they curve.
Would you look at that?
Yup.
It's so beautiful. There are giant engineers out there who have.
Yeah, the shadows are gonna need some work for sure, but
we have.
Hey, at least we have this.
Who have made great object suites do this. So a lot of hard work went into this, and I hope you like this. So.
Oh, Kayla's gonna have a field day with all this shit.
Yeah. So there's a lot more to talk about later. We'll
Isn't she?
some of the great vlogs we're out there, and we will call it at that.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming. It's been an absolute pleasure to finally be able to show you guys this. Please do reach out if there's questions, and there's going to be a lot of materials coming out over the next few days if you have more questions.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Looks like we're off.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, time to stretch.
Oh my! What is this outfit?
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Oh, we're still on. Got the feet.
She looks gorgeous though. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna end it in a second, guys. I have a lot of thoughts. A lot of thoughts. I'm gonna save them, okay? Because early access content is going up now. Go watch it all. I have a lot of thoughts. It's gonna be later on, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'm just gonna end this here, and I'm gonna save my thoughts. I have a lot to say, but I love you. Thanks for watching, and I'm definitely more excited for the pack or the patch than the pack. But the pack still looks really good. Go watch the early access stuff. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye.